5 seconds to go time. Ladies and gentlemen, this is episode 11 of Shenanigans D&D. I am RC Robbin, and we are so happy to be on YouTube today. Please subscribe. Please hit that like button. It really helps the stream. We love this game. We love Dungeons and Dragons, and we're trying our hardest to bring a great show at once a week. Mondays, generally at 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Obviously, work schedules permitting. Today, we were able to get here at 6 o'clock. I'm not going to waste any more of our time or yours. I'm going to jump into the game as quickly as possible. But before I do, I'd like to throw it to my players very quickly, just to give you a sense of, what the name of their character, what their race is, what their class is, and maybe like one or two details about their personality or what they look like. Really, it's up to the players as far as how much they want to tell you. So let's start with Pia. Let's start with Jacob.
All right. My name is Pia. I am a navy blue tiefling warlock, level 10. And, he's probably the most handsome one in the group, but they may argue with you. My patron's name is Baylor, and we love him, we hate him, we don't know, and my destiny with him is still unknown, but we will find out together. And that's what I got.
Who's next?
Hayden the dwarf will step forward and introduce himself. He's very charismatic. He's from the mountains. Very unkept. He's not as handsome as PR. But yet he's easy on the eyes. He's easy on the eyes.
Is he though?
Is he though? But it's okay. It's okay. Perhaps Theoden believes he's easy on the eyes, which is all that really counts. So who's next?
That's where the confidence comes from.
That's
one
true.
Day you'll see.
Yeah. You got to be confident when you look like Theoden,
We love him too much to be honest with him.
Yeah. Oh, you look beautiful. You're fine.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah,
bro.
Are those fresh bugs in your beard?
Those let's see how old they are. Yep. Nice and fresh.
Slimy yet satisfying.
Brendan, it is your turn. Introduce
Yes,
us.
I am playing Sirach, the half-elf, level 8 ranger, level 2 warlock, who has the same patron Baylor as Pia. Much better looking than Theoden. Tall, long silver hair, Legolas looking motherfucker. Yeah.
There we go. And last but not least, Matt Saps is on the stream.
Save the shortest for last. I'm a gnome, level 7 rogue, level 3 fighter. The troublemaker of the group, caused the most mischief.
No.
Yeah. I'm also
Not you.
the best,
I would
the strongest.
say that.
No.
And I got a short with a white mohawk. It's my defining trait.
Outstanding. All right. So again, this is episode 11 of Shenanigans D&D. The group name is the Natural Ones. They have anointed themselves the Natural Ones. The story so far is long. We started playing at a table before COVID, and then we transferred over here online once the lockdown began, and we figured we might as well stay here till the end of the story. We encourage you, please, to go. Yeah, exactly. Encourage you to go back to episode 1. We're at episode 11 now, where we left off.
It's not a bad story.
I totally agree. I agree, Theoden. Well, thank you so much. It's a give and a take. It's an interactive story between all of us. Now, where we left off, the Natural Ones were what you would probably refer to as day drinking. Basically, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, in Dusk Alley, the Dusk Alley section of the capital city of the Harper family, which is also known as Hopewell. So they're at Hopewell, and they are in Dusk Alley. They're in a bar and tavern known as the Honest Traveler, but probably anything but honest. They're at a table. They've got a massive platter of steaming bacon and potatoes. They've got a couple of a huge tankard of ale.
That's what a dwarf needs.
They're mixing. They're basically refilling their tankards and their cups. Where we left off, it was lunchtime, and it was 2 o'clock in the afternoon. For the sake of the narrative, I would say that you guys day drinking turned into night drinking, And I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw
As
because you
per
spent the
usual.
next 6 hours drinking straight into dinner time before you realize that maybe you should go do something else. So everybody make the first roll of the night.
A 9.
A
Starting
9.
off good here, boys.
Pia got a 9.
11.
11 from Sirach.
22.
22 for Theoden, the Dwarven Constitution. Yes. The gnome. What did you
19.
get? 19. So apparently, well, let me actually make a roll for Harry, the chronicler of your tale, who
Harry
rolls
the
a
Harrington.
16 plus 2 is an 18. So apparently, Harry looks like he's a lightweight considering his overall appearance. Just to let the audience know what Harry Harrington looks like. He's very he's a dwarf, but he has no beard. He's a little on the thin side. He looks like
little.
a studious type. Imagine to yourself Peter Dinklage in season 1 of Game of Thrones before he got a little scraggly. Harry has basically begged the natural ones to travel with them so that he could chronicle their adventures because he wants to be a novelist in his future.
But
he
has
apparently
become loved.
Well, thank you so much, Theoden. He can hold his liquor. So can the gnome Baka. So can Theoden. But it looks like Pia's a little shit-faced, and so is the half-elf Sirach.
It's a warlock thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, Pia and Sirach, until you get a long rest, you will do everything at disadvantage because you are both drunk.
God damn.
Okay. Now I'll tell you this. If theoretically the group got together for a short rest, I would allow you to make another Constitution saving throw. And if you passed at that point, the short rest would be enough to basically shake off the effects of the disadvantage. But the only thing that will guarantee to get rid of it is a long rest. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to advance the clock to, let's say, 7 p.m. on the 21st of the 5th month of the year 257, assuming that you guys, you ate, you drank, you ate again, and there's a few hours before midnight. Now, you've all rented rooms in this particular inn and tavern, and you will basically crash at some point. And I also know that based on last session, Pia has perhaps a visitor at midnight that he needs to address. But before we get to midnight, is there anything that anyone would like to do before moving forward? Assuming that we're at the point now where you guys are thinking of leaving the bar, maybe going your separate ways for the next few hours before crashing at midnight. Anyone?
2 quick things.
Yes, go for it.
One, I'm going to try to take a short rest somewhere
Okay.
and see if I can, just retry the roll.
Apple
I'm gonna
don't
let him.
fall
I'm gonna send my
too
cat after him.
Far from the tree.
And the other yeah, exactly. And the other thing I want to do is join this chat on an iPad because my laptop's acting up again.
Oh, so you have to hop out and then hop back in.
No, I'm going to join on the iPad and just shut the laptop down.
Got you.
So
Yeah, go for it.
it'll be seamless.
So if it looks weird, we're not going to be concerned. We'll just now hold on a second.
Yeah,
Even though I
it'll be
know
fine.
you want to take a short rest, but logically you're shit-faced. So the logical part of your brain, it's not exactly working properly. Let's be honest. I
Yeah,
will
of course
allow it
it's not.
only if logically the group stops for a short rest for some logical reason. But let's put that off for a second. Now,
Okay.
is there anything anyone else would like to do in the meantime while he's contemplating what he should be doing? Blah blah blah. Anybody else? Anything interesting before you guys?
I'll let you guys go first. Anything?
No, I'm good.
No, you good? No,
honestly, yeah.
Sirach, are you good?
Sirach wants to think about something.
Sure. Well, let's say for
Oh.
argument's sake.
Moment of clarity.
Yeah, you listen. You don't. There is no rush. I'll, for instance, let it seems like Baka has something that he's got up his sleeve. I'll let him entertain us, and then in the meantime, Sirach, you can you can let me know what you were thinking of. After.
Well, no, it was more of just Sirach has a thought that he wanted to bring up to the group.
Oh, go for it. So you guys are still at the table. You have not left the bar yet.
So Sirach turns to everyone. All this food and drink, great. Why did we stay here and not at the nicer end of town?
Nicer end of town.
Yeah, there was another inn in not the shady part of town. Why are we here?
How far a walk is it back?
Well, let me. This is Harry. By the way.
This is
Let me
tripping
look
me
at the
out.
map. This is our map.
Harry, don't rip it. Don't rip it.
Okay. So, according to the map, there's another bar and tavern in the Iron Lodge section of the city. It's not that far from here. It's called the Hungry Moon.
Harry, that's
But
disgusting.
I'm sorry, but don't we have rooms here already? What are we gonna go, like tavern hopping or something?
Nah, let's just stay here.
No, I was curious why we picked here in the first place.
Ugh. I ate too much. Oh, I ate way too much.
Happens to the best of us, Harry.
We have a dual. We have basically
I think you
a
gotta
dual sighting of
Think
Pia.
about-
Okay, so I gotta
Sorry.
kick that one out.
That's how his cloak
Yeah,
works.
I'm sorry
you
about
know?
that. Yeah, exactly. It just I don't the laptop's no good. I'm sorry about that. To
That's
whoever's
all right.
watching.
You just have to, let's go speaker view, and then let's go back to. Okay, I think we're gonna get you out. Let's see, remove. I press remove. Stop video. I don't want to press stop video because I
No,
don't
don't stop the video.
Don't stop the video.
Don't stop it.
Excellent.
we
Look,
go.
there we go.
There
We're
we
back in business. Okay.
All right, sorry.
No, it's fine. Totally
Yeah.
fine.
It's
But
all right.
you're drunk anyway. You're
We haven't
incapacitated.
gotten much
Yeah. All right.
fun.
So this is like really good RP then. I like it.
Exactly. So
All
what were
right,
you
cool.
saying, Theoden?
You were seeing double.
Exactly. We were seeing two navy blue warlock tieflings in front of us. There's like 4 sets of horns flowing. But now you're back.
Yes.
So you were saying the half elf was saying that wondering why it is that we went to the shittier part of town when we could have went to the nicer part of town and gotten maybe like rooms or beers and drink at the Hungry Moon.
Then Harry remembered that we already have rooms here. So
Yes, that's true. That's true.
Well, Sirach was wondering why did we pick rooms here to begin with?
I honestly,
I don't know.
We're all
don't
too
remember.
drunk to remember.
Yeah, it's fair. Just
It
bringing
doesn't
it
matter.
up.
We're supposed to meet Helen here.
Sorry,
as Sirach drinks more, you know.
Oh yeah, I have
pour
to
me
meet
a shot. will ya?
Helen here. Oh gosh.
Who's Helen?
I'll take another ale.
I don't know.
Helen's your sister, right?
She's
yeah,
kind
we'll
of
go with
pretty.
that.
She's kind of pretty to be a sister, but I don't know.
You know.
Wow.
Sometimes there's prettier ones in the family.
She doesn't have her horns are not big enough.
Hey, she's probably very self-conscious about that.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
No, not those horns.
Not everyone can have
Those
a big
horns.
horn.
Not. Just though. Oh, never mind.
That was good. That was good.
So anyway, is there anything you guys are contemplating wandering around the city for the next couple hours just because you can?
Well, there's one more thing I wanted.
Yes, Mr. Baca, what would you like to do?
I'd like to steal some from someone in the tavern.
Good lord, man.
What would your, since you are clear of mind and it would be very easy for you to improvise your own drunkenness,
gotta-
is there any particular mark you're looking for, Mr. Baca? Any male, female, tall, short, heavy, light, particular clothing, anything? What comes to mind? What do you look for? Your mark?
Let's go for a young guy that's just moderately drunk.
Young male, moderately
Young
drunk.
guy.
So you
Okay,
see,
Vodka.
two
They're the same
halflings.
height, you know.
I stole
That
Two
from
might be-
halfling males.
I stole from a woman the last time, so
You
switch it
see
up.
two halfling males talking to
switching
each
it up.
other
Oh shit.
at the bar. Their backs are to
Get
you.
bored quick.
They're
huh?
about 4 feet. I think Pia basically just had a fireball go off in his room.
I think I'm
Because
pretty sure that's what
everything
was
just got-
happening.
So, but I think he's okay. How many hit points damage did you take, Pia? You okay?
We
No, I'm
are.
okay.
We may be
Okay.
having an earthquake on the East Coast.
Let's hope
Thought
not.
I felt something shake.
Yes. So Baka the gnome is casing the joint, and he sees two. I wouldn't say it's young as your point of view. I'd say they're probably 30 years old, but in halfling years, they're probably in their early 20s or maybe even late teens. Make a perception check, Baka.
25.
Or with the 25, you notice that they're holding hands. They're facing off of each other. You think that they might be a couple. One of them has. Did we just lose? Oh,
No.
I
Nope,
thought
we're
I
good,
thought
we're
we
good.
lost
I
somebody
don't
else
know how to
again.
use this thing. I'm
But
sorry.
that's no, but that's okay. Listen, we can hear you and we can see you. That's all that matters.
I'm good. I'm good.
One of the two halflings looks very rich. The other one looks younger and very modest of dress. It looks a little bit like a sugar daddy situation, perhaps.
Okay.
Well, shit.
So you see several pouches on the belt loop of the aristocratic looking halfling. They're both very much deep in conversation. They have not noticed you. You've noticed that there's definitely some alcohol flowing in this situation. What would you like to do?
Yeah, I just want to do a walk
It's
by
not
and
all
steal one
that's
of the
flowing.
pouches.
A walk by. Do a stealth check first, please.
A
Looking at
walkabout.
27.
27
a
stealth.
walkabout.
I will make a roll for the first one. I rolled an 8. A roll for the second one. That is cocked. I rolled a 12. Neither one of them notice you. You're able to stroll by. Do you make contact with either one of them, like a bump or a
No,
kind
no
of-
contact.
So how do you get the pouch off the loop?
I don't know how. I mean, how is it like? How is it on the loop?
It's on there by basically like a leather rope, like a tie of rope,
Ooh.
like a leather pouch with like a leather
got
a
any
thin leather
scissors?
drawstring.
Just very quickly, just want to untie the string and slip it away without any contact.
That's a
Ooh,
bold
That's
move.
bold. That increases the secret DC of the roll.
Oh,
However,
Ooh.
It's a bold move, Cotton.
However, your sleight of hand is excellent. So
Am
give
I
me a s-
seeing this? I
well,
mean-
make a perception check at disadvantage because you're
Yeah.
drunk.
I'm gonna make one too.
Go for it.
Oh my
I
Make
rolled
one-
two
Can I make one?
19s.
Oh,
Okay. All right. So what? The 19 total.
What the? I rolled two 19s, so the
I,
disadvantage.
I rolled a
So
nat
here's-
20 and a 19.
Okay. So
That's
here's
so
the
weird.
problem,
What the
guys.
fuck?
Those are excellent
Damn.
rolls. Those are excellent rolls. But his
should've
stealth
looked.
check was 27.
Oh, fuck
So you
that.
needed the natural 20 to be the one that counted. So
Yeah.
neither one of you in your cups noticed because you guys are drunk.
Yeah,
um,
yeah.
Thank
So-
God.
So now
He's doing stuff.
exactly. So now Baka, I will allow you to do a straight roll of sleight of hand in order to untie the drawstring while walking by in motion, knowing that the DC is going to be high to do it in that fashion. Go for it.
Untie the drawstring. while you-
19 plus 12.
19 plus 12 is a 31. The
What?
DC was a 25. You
What?
successfully
The fuck?
Walked by-
25?
Yeah, the way I probably would have lowered the DC is if you maybe taken your dagger out and like slid it as you
Oh, I
went
didn't even think
by
about that.
and dropped the pouch into your hands. I would have dropped it to like maybe like a 20.
I even
but-
said you got any scissors.
But even said no scissors, no sharp implements, and still
pure skill.
while walking, boop, good. You now have the pouch, none the wiser. Congratulations, you are now the proud owner of a burlap pouch.
Great.
Wow.
I'm gonna pocket that and walk away.
Very nice.
Okay, so you now have it. Yeah, but when are you going to open that pouch? I'm curious.
When we're not in the fucking tavern.
Perfect. Good idea. Hold on to it. Remind me later. Is there anything anyone else would like to do before? Now, keep in mind, I'm just giving you an opportunity to have either conversation in the tavern with each other, or perhaps do something specifically in the tavern.
I want to sober up.
Okay. I understand that desire. Let's put it this way. I'm going to give everyone an opportunity, if they so desire, to float around from, let's say, 7 o'clock to midnight. You can have the option, provided you're not occupied, to just go upstairs to your room and try to sober up in that time, thereby giving up, and then I'll allow you to roll again. So is that what you would like to do, Pia?
Yeah.
What's going
yeah, I'm
on?
good.
Is it popping?
It's a busy place. Yeah, it's busy. It's basically crowded for it was crowded for the lunch period, as if you're in high school, right?
What
And
kind
then,
of music are they playing? Slower, happy, or what?
Happy, upbeat. There's a violinist. A
Ooh,
lute player.
ooh.
Lute player is basically like a tiny guitar.
Yeah, yeah.
Something you would know very much about, Mr. Ukulele Man.
Love them.
And a singer, a dwarven singer, and they're
Dwarven singer.
pounding it. People, there was a couple of people dancing on an impromptu dance floor, but it's mostly
Oh, yeah.
tables, people drinking. There's 3 bartenders, a long bar along the west wall, and people are like 2 or 3 deep at the bar trying to get the 3 bartenders' attention. There's a fireplace roasting, which is a little odd considering the fact that it's the summertime, but hey, just go with it.
Yeah.
So, Pi, would you like to go upstairs to your room and retire?
Yes.
Okay, so
I would like to do something
well, before,
Nerd.
okay,
in response
hold
to
that.
that.
Oh, in response to that,
Yeah.
before you make your Constitution saving throw, sorry, Baka, what was it that you wanted to do?
So knowing that Pia is gonna go up to his room to rest, I
Mhm.
wanna speak with Small Beast, talk to my cat Tora, and I wanna tell Tora, hey, listen, I want you to go annoy Pia, meow like once a minute and just disrupt him. And I'm gonna cast invisibility on you. Just follow him up to his room.
First thing you need to do is obviously I'm going to let you go up to your room, Pia, not a problem. I need Baka to make a animal handling check.
It's 17.
17. I would say that with a 17, she understands you, and you see her leaving your presence with an affirmative nod, as much as an orange tabby cat can. And she's slithering her way up the inner banister stairs in the direction of the rooms.
Well, I cast invisibility on it.
On the cat.
On the cat, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Can you
okay.
do that?
Well, yeah, I think you can. He can. Well, hold on a second. That's a good question.
Yeah,
I know
is
that
it
you,
like
I
a
know you can
spell,
cast
or
it.
is it like
Yeah, it's a spell.
Like I
But-
can do it to
You can
other
choose a
people,
creature.
but I'm using it at like level 4.
But
or
hold on a second.
something.
I'm going to
Yeah.
allow him to do that. But here's the situation. You're all
Okay.
sitting together at a table.
A
I will
creature you
allow,
touch becomes invisible until the
I
end of
will
the spell.
allow you a sleight
Oh.
of hand check on the app at disadvantage in order to cast the spell invisibility, only because you can't just cast a spell in front of 4 other people at a table and them just completely not be oblivious to it.
Oh, you don't want us to know?
Well, it seems like he wants to cast invisibility so as to like secretly, hatch some kind of plot.
For sure.
Okay,
And just remember these
okay.
2 down here get disadvantage.
Yes, they do.
Starting again.
So a
It's 20, that dirty 20.
so boy, because it's 8 plus 12.
Yeah.
Okay,
Sleight of
On
hand.
your
so
animal handling is a plus.
I know
no,
my
no,
sleight
no,
of
not
hand.
his animal handling.
Oh,
his
oh,
sleight
oh,
of
oh.
hand to his talking to his cat in Speak to Small Beast is something that's not all that unusual. You wouldn't care if it's talking to his
Yeah,
cat.
I was just gonna
But
say,
if he
like,
starts
what did I
casting
miss?
spells at the table, he's got to like try to hide that shit from you. So he rolled a dirty 20. I'm going to allow. First of all, I'm going to give Harry a roll. Harry rolled miserably, so he did not see the spell cast. Pia and Sirach, do it in the app. I need you guys to roll at disadvantage. So 8 plus what?
Perception.
Okay, so that's what is that, like a 10 or
10.
11? 10. Okay. And what does Sirach roll? Sirach 12 plus what?
2.
2. No reason to roll again because it's disadvantage and you failed already.
Well, the
Theoden-
app has a disadvantage button.
Oh, it does. I didn't know
yeah,
that. That's
I rolled
excellent.
I
an
did
8
not know
and a
that either.
12.
For those of you just watching our stream for the first time, generally we use the honor system and roll actual dice. We have no problem with that, especially players versus enemies. But in situations of death saving throws and also player versus player, we use an app where everyone can see it and we're all on the level. That's why we're going to our phones. So, Theoden, you get to do a straight roll. You don't get to do a disadvantage roll. But you
Alright.
still need a dirty 20 in order to notice.
And it's a what?
It's a perception check.
Perception. Fuck me. Oh god.
So what is it, like a 14?
Succeed.
So let's just say you
14.
guys needed an adjusted 20 because he rolled a dirty 20. So he was able to, so the cat is invisible and the cat, to your best of your knowledge, Baka, is sauntering his way up the stairs. You cannot even see the cat anymore because you don't have like a detective visibility like goggles or anything. So once the cat becomes invisible, it is now the cast has been the die has been cast. Who knows what happens? Now, Pia, you're heading upstairs, correct?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. You're drunk, shit-faced drunk. You lay down in the room that was given to you. The world is
You
the world
down the stairs.
the world is spinning. something does seem to annoy you every so often. And because you're so shit-faced drunk, you think that it's something to do with the fact that you're drunk. And it doesn't even occur to you that there's any foul play at all. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. Unfortunately, again, at disadvantage because you're being interrupted every so often.
Is this an app thing?
Yeah, go for it. App thing, please. Constitution saving throw at disadvantage. 11 plus what?
Sorry.
That's okay. 11 plus your Constitution.
2.
Okay, you needed a 10 to shake off the effects of the alcohol. You were able to still.
I tried.
You are now up in the room. You take a nap for a few hours. You wake up prior to midnight, feeling like yourself. Okay, but let's take Pia, put him to the side.
Yeah. By the way, my cats only last an hour for the invisibility.
Well, once the cat, well, let's just say at some point you see a cat in the room and you think that you must be dreaming, and you fall back asleep because it's a cat. You could care less.
Fine.
And eventually the cat makes its way back to you, but you don't see your cat for the next couple of hours, Baka. Now, is there anything?
I'll spare his life.
Is there anything that any of the party members would like to do in the city of Hopewell? Now, you do not have to. You can theoretically say, no, let's just advance the narrative to midnight and find out what happens with Piat when he gets his visitor. But I'm going to allow you guys an opportunity to do a couple things in the city if you want to. It's completely up to you.
I'll go outside and train Harry.
Okay, very cool, very cool. Harry Harrington, with the mace that you lent him, looks very excited. Oh, we get to. So he walks around the side into the alley.
I'll give him a swig of my drink first and say, Harry, this is in case I hit you.
Okay, I'm ready. What do we do?
All right. You remember when I taught you to block? Yeah, like that. Block this. Boom. I'm gonna take him.
Okay, make a either a performance check or a what's the name of it? Or a survival check, whichever one is better for you. Either a
survival.
Performance or survival.
Ooh, 18 plus 3.
Outstanding. That was all you need. To give a little bit of background to those who are watching us for the first time, Harry has never fought in his life. He's only been in a classroom, and this is his first time from his home. So the idea of combat terrifies him. Earlier on in our campaign, anytime anything would happen, he basically would run screaming from the combat field.
Like a little...
The team has taken it upon themselves to try and toughen him up a little bit so that he can be a little bit more, proficient on the battlefield.
Useful.
Originally, when it was his turn in combat, his initiative turn, I'd roll a d20. And the only way he actually does something is if I rolled a natural 20 in order for him to actually act like he's got a pair, so to speak. But since every time they train him, now it's down to 17. Because of Theoden's attempt to train him further, it's now down to a 16. So it goes from 17 to 16.
Yay.
So now when he goes, he's still afraid. He still second guesses his own abilities. But if I roll a 16 or higher, then he gets to act and he finds himself and charges into battle and helps the team. So good job, Theoden. He's down to 16.
Thank you, sir.
Is there absolutely, thank you. Is there anything that anyone else would like to do? It's not a requirement, but maybe there's something on your mind that you'd like to explore or find out about.
Yeah, just for an extra bonus, I'm gonna fetch with Chester real quick.
I have to do that. Well, let me think about this. 7 to 12 is about 4 or 5. You know what? I'll allow it because you could spend a couple of hours with Harry and then maybe a couple of hours with Chester. Why not?
Yeah,
absolutely. So what is there anything in particular you're trying to teach Chester to do? Chester is a blink dog. He basically looks like a cross between a Rottweiler and a pit bull. He's this muscular, middle-sized dog that's got gray skin.
So I'm thinking we just I'll teach him. I'm smack him in the face a little bit. I'll mess around. I'll teach him how to like dodge. Yeah. So he doesn't
Make an animal handling check.
With disadvantage. You're hitting your dog, bro.
Fuck this dice.
I guess it wasn't well. It wasn't
Threw it
well.
away.
It's not well. It was 4 minus 3.
Well,
-3.
well,
A dirty one.
let me
Oh, wait,
put it to you,
animal
a dirty
handling?
one. A dirty one. I like it.
Yeah, it was +3.
A very dirty one.
All right, so check this out. Whether it was a dirty one or a 7, it doesn't really matter. I was
Yeah,
looking for like 10 or higher.
I know.
The bottom line is that the bond between dwarf and animal has grown that much stronger. But the dog just had a good time. He has no
Yeah,
idea you were trying to
yeah.
accomplish anything.
God
So
damn
so
it. Every time.
That's
I'll
all
get
right.
it. I'm gonna get it.
That's all right. So now Theoden is properly entertained, and eventually Theoden makes his way back inside of the bar at the establishment and makes his way up the stairs and finds his room and passes the fuck
Yeah, I'm
out.
knocking out.
So
Yeah,
you're
I'm
knocking out. So anybody else? I still have Sirach and Baka. You do not have to do anything, guys, but I just want to give you the option.
I want to speak a small beast
Mhm.
and take my lion cub Ari on a play date with Sirach's lion cub.
Well, play date.
Well, you have to basically honestly.
That's what I was gonna do.
Sirach's lion cub is technically at this point Sirach's lion's cub. So you
a
have to
little lower.
basically, you guys have to coordinate it together. Like, it's like a play date between parents. So I can't unilaterally just steal him from
Well,
Sirach.
that's not terribly.
So what do you guys want to do? Talk to each other then.
Nah.
Nah. Nah. So
all right.
did you-
I was gonna
Were you gonna go
suggest
for
I
it?
can take both of them for a walk. Just gonna hang out with them.
All right.
Sure. That's fine. You can hang out with them.
Okay. So they go for a walk. While they're walking, are you guys both of you walking with them? Because I'm
No,
wondering-
I just Sirach. I'm gonna play with my weasel while he's out.
Playing with the. So you're speaking to the weasel. I will get back to you, Sirach, I promise, because you can speak with your animal as well. So, you're talking to the weasel. Is there anything
Yeah,
you want to say?
how you been, man? How
I'm
you
good.
been? No.
Are
Yeah.
we going to kill the cat?
Definitely not. Soggy.
Why not? Why not kill
do
the
you want,
cat?
Why do you want to kill the cat?
She's mean. Cat is mean.
The cat
Cat
is
is
just being a
mean.
cat, but he's protecting you. She's protecting you.
Well, cat doesn't like me.
Cat doesn't like anyone. Don't take it personally, Soggy.
I think we kill cat.
Hmm,
No,
it's gonna be a problem.
no kill cat.
No,
I'm
no.
kidding.
No cat.
no, no,
cat.
I can't kill-
I'll give you some food.
Oh,
No kill the cat.
make an animal handling check.
Oh fuck me, this demented weasel. Oh, dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Maybe we no kill cat. We
Hmm.
maybe more food. More food.
Okay, a little more. A
More
little
food.
more. Okay, I'll give him a whole ration.
Oh, ration.
Yeah,
God damn.
he's a hungry weasel.
And he munches down on the thing, and you seem to have pried the word kill cat out of his vocabulary. at
Probably
least
only for the day.
temporarily. Yeah. So now let's very quickly switch over to Sirach. You're walking with your I think it was Alistair was the name of your lion cub, correct?
Yes.
And
Love it.
Alistair seems to be quiet. He doesn't seem. I mean, your judgment of his demeanor is not negative in any way. He seems like it has like an aloof personality, speak only when spoken to kind of thing,
Mm.
So I mean, if you want to initiate conversation, you can. It's up to you.
All right. I'll ask him what he thinks of the city.
So this is a city.
Yes. Lots of people live here.
Too
Is Ari
many-
there? With
Well, I don't know. That's a good question. Did you take both of the lion cubs?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. So in my imagination, I would imagine that the cool, calm, and collected Alistair is prancing his way along, while the younger, more excited younger brother, Ari, is kind of prancing his way around in circles around his brother as they're walking, trying to like get him involved in some kind of hijinks. He's
God.
basically being very Alistair's being very patient because he loves his brother and he just knows he grew up with him. He knows what the deal is, so it's not something that even phases him. And he looks around and Alistair goes, "Too many people. It's dangerous here. Scary. It's very scary."
Understandable. We won't go too far. We won't interact with anyone. It'll just be the three of us. You don't need to worry.
Just the two.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay.
Persuasion.
Persuasion.
Persuasion is going to be 17.
17. He looks up at you. He locks eyes with you. You get the impression that he understands, but then he still seems to kind of like be looking around every corner into every dark alley as you go through the intersections and stuff around the corners. Is there anything else that you say to him as you guys make that walk around? I would assume that you're kind of walking around the city block of the tavern, correct?
Correct. Yeah, we're not going to go too far. I'll kind of ask when we found you guys, was that where you normally live, or yeah?
Yeah. Well, but
All right.
we would move around from place to place. We would hunt our food and
Same.
so
I didn't
you-
stay in too many places myself. Move around a lot.
Did you have parents?
I did.
What happened to your parents?
Well, they were killed.
Oh,
Yeah. You ever hear of a creature called an orc?
no.
Hmm.
No.
Think Theoden. You know Theoden?
Uh-huh.
Just like a lot taller, like two Theodens
Whoa.
on top of each other.
That's big.
Big
Whoa.
and fat and ugly.
Oh.
Usually carry like a tree
He's
trunk.
not that tough looking. I could
Wow.
take him.
Wow. That sounds scary. That
Mm.
sounds scary. An orc.
Orc.
Will you tell me, will you show me what, and if we see an orc, will you point it out for me?
Yes, of
Oh,
course.
okay. Well, I mean, I guess we have each other now. I guess I have no parents and you have no parents. So, okay.
And
Let's
I'll
be
keep
each
teaching
other's
you how to
parents.
hunt as well.
Okay. I like to
Those
hunt.
skills won't go to waste.
I like to hunt. I'm good. I'm actually good. My mother told me I was a very good hunter.
Oh, excellent. What
Ari-
about your brother? Yeah.
Ari can't.
And Mammy said it was
Ari
sad.
can't really do anything. He's just
Hmm.
he doesn't pay attention.
ADHD.
That's Ari,
Okay.
obviously. So
Maybe we can work on that.
he's younger than me. So I mean,
How
he
much
has.
younger?
Well, I'm.
7 minutes.
Yeah, right.
I don't really know how to say it. I'm seasons.
As we say, more than a season.
Yes. As the snow falls, I'm 3 snowfalls and he's 2 snowfalls.
All right.
So he's all of a
That's a
sudden
good way to put it.
Ari notices a rat in the alley. Should I get it?
No, stay here.
Oh,
Make an animal handling check or
okay.
a persuasion check, whichever one is better. Animal handling or
I would have
persuasion.
told him to go get it.
Oh, he's gonna fail.
Well, good thing.
What? Well, DM
He is a
question, I
ranger.
suppose.
DM question, yes.
Could I have the salted meat on me? Could I, kind of pull out a piece when I'm saying, don't go after it, so I can negate my disadvantage?
All right, I'll allow it. You have how
Okay.
many pieces of salted meat do you have in that box?
I had 10.
10.
believe
So
it was.
mark it down to nine pieces of salted meat, and we'll take away the disadvantage and make it a straight roll. Either either animal handling or
Rock's got
persuasion.
all the salted meat.
Oh yeah, so persuasion's gonna be better. All the salted meat. So that's going to be
Only the saltiest.
16 for persuasion.
16 for persuasion. He looks like he's about to. He doesn't want to listen, but then he sees that special salted meat from that box from the general goods place, and he goes, "Oh, all right."
Trust me, it'll taste better. There you go.
And he stops literally right in the middle of the thoroughfare with people passing you by, and basically puts his huge, adorable paws on top of it and starts eating it, and starts ripping it to pieces. Arr! And goes to town on the extra special ration. And you realize that that this animal and you have something in common. And you can already tell that there's probably going to be a very strong bond that's going to grow between Sirach and Alistair, since they have a common origin story in a way.
I don't know. He makes me nervous.
Well, who knows?
Jacob, everything makes you nervous.
Who's Jacob?
Pia!
Pia!
Pia
Okay.
isn't even with you guys. I'm sleeping.
I know, that's true. He is dead to the world, sleeping off his hangover. Is there anything that anyone else would like to, or Sirach, if there's something on the tail end of that little walk that you'd like to accomplish or do, by all means, let me know.
I think we're just gonna head back.
Okay. So
I
you
guess
head back with the animals. Yes, Baka.
I was just gonna talk to Sirach when he got back.
Sure, go for it.
So Sirach, how was the walk? How was Ari? Was he good?
Pretty good. He's hyper, but
No, it was a walk.
Yeah.
it was a walk, standard walk if you know
walk.
animals.
Good. I'm glad.
Pretty average pace.
Yeah. I don't know if Ari's going to be leash trained or anything, but we'll see.
Got some good steps in.
Yeah.
Good to hear. I'm glad he didn't cause too much trouble.
Pulls up an ethereal Fitbit. Yeah, we got our steps in for the day.
And I'm just gonna say, Ari, come to me. Put on my hands.
I make a perception check for seeing Harry right over there.
Yeah. It's pretty obvious.
Just like in the corner, like, oh yes.
Harry is writing of the interactions between the party members, wanting to see what the party dynamics are between the gnome and the half elf. That's writing things down. So yes, if you want to make a perception check, you can, for noticing Harry writing in the corner, even though the player did. What'd you get?
I got a 13.
13? Yeah, you notice him. It's not really,
Okay.
it's not that obvious, but you notice him.
All right.
So Baka, make a quick animal handling check.
21.
21. Ari, without question, bounces over to you in an excited fashion and basically puts his paws on your knees and goes.
I'm gonna lift him up and hold him like a baby almost, and bring him upstairs to go sleep for a few hours, I guess.
Sleep. Okay, so you guys make your way upstairs. Everyone settles in for the night, and we are at midnight. Like we mentioned the episode before, there was a chance meeting in the common area of this particular establishment between the tiefling warlock Pia and an old friend. So you are up and about. Is there any sort of preparations, Pia, that you want to make? You're up, I would say, about a half an hour beforehand, that you would like to make before, the clock strikes 12.
I'll polish my horns.
Okay. I'm not gonna automatically assume that there's any kind of like double entendres there. I'm just gonna take it at face value that you're polishing your actual.
The man
horns.
needs to get his horns looking nice.
Exactly.
I'm
He wants
just
to make
polishing my
wants to make a
horns.
good
That's all I'm
impression.
gonna say.
Wants to make a good impression.
All I'm gonna say.
Little
Okay.
turtle wax.
Well, I want to help with
Yeah.
that impression.
So, at precisely midnight, although you don't have a clock or timekeeper, are you?
Oh, am
raising-
I
Hold on
still
a
drunk?
second.
I am raising my hand. I didn't want.
So well behaved.
There was a plan.
raising
I
your
talked to
hand.
you about.
There
in
was a
text.
plan, but you didn't carry out.
Well,
the
I
plan.
wanted to do it right before he met Helen.
Well, how could you possibly do that?
Because they were supposed to meet at midnight.
I see. Okay, so
And
in
I'm
my mind, I
assuming-
was imagining that you wanted to enact your plan before you guys left the
No,
common area.
that would
So
make no sense because Helen wouldn't be there.
I totally. Okay.
But-
So let's pause this for a second then. That's no problem.
Oh,
I will allow
Lord.
you as players and as players and
Sorry,
friends.
guys.
I will allow you to describe your plan to all of us. Meanwhile, you guys obviously have to play it as though you are unaware of this plan, regardless of how much ribbing you want to give the player. It's up to you.
Oh,
But
Go
what
to
is
sleep.
this? What is Baka's plan? Explain to us.
basically, short of it is, before Pia meets Helen, I'm assuming he might have a drink or something, with him or something like that. I want to spike his drink with my non-magical.
First of all, you guys are not in the same room.
Okay.
You're in separate rooms.
Whose drink?
So,
Pia's.
so
Hey, who
Pia
said
has
we
a
were
room-
sitting at the bar?
Yeah, you're not sitting at the bar. He's upstairs in his room by himself. He went to sleep. He woke up about a half an
Yeah,
hour
well, I'm
ago.
waiting till he comes downstairs then.
He's not coming
What are you gonna
downstairs.
spike
She's
his
coming.
coffee?
She's meeting him. Oh, she's not meeting him in
No,
the common
and
room.
it's safe to say
Oh,
also that I'm
then
going to
forget
be locking the door because it's
Yeah.
Helen.
Yeah,
and
this was
that's
going to
what
be
we
this was
do.
going to be a regular heist situation. She's coming to his private room.
I
in
thought
order
they were
to
doing it in
visit-
the lobby.
No, no.
Oh,
okay, forget it
no.
then.
That's
forget
kind
it.
of why. That's kind of why I actually
You should go
described
to
it
the
being.
lobby. That'd be cool.
No, but I mean, listen. If Pia wants to take her to the lobby afterwards, that's fine. But I was the way in which
We'll see.
If you go back and check out episode 10, the conversation was that I will meet you. Tell the female bartender what room you're in. I will meet you at your room at
Oh,
midnight.
that's true.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No,
I was actually waiting for you to do whatever you were going to do before he left
No,
the
no.
common area and further complicate his situation. All right, so
It's gonna be a little more difficult, but I'll pass for now.
all right.
Yeah, I've
pass.
got
So-
some rose petals outside the door leading on in.
all right,
Stock on the knob.
so you do
Hi.
hear a knock at the door. Pia.
Come in.
Okay, so
Housekeeping.
The more the merrier.
you hear a rustle. It seems like the door is still locked.
Oop, I'm sorry. And then I'll go on.
Oh my god.
What kind of voice is that? Are you trying to deceive someone?
Miss Doubtfire.
Well, if you want to do a deception check for some reason, you got to let me know what the deception actually is.
No. I was just trying to make you laugh. That's all.
Okay. So, you open up the door and you notice that it is Helen from the barmaid from Flitwick, who has become a sergeant in the Harper army. Earlier in the day, she was wearing a full set of armor and seemed to be in the middle of some patrol situation on some short break. But now she looks like she must have gotten off of work much earlier and gotten rid of the armor and dressed herself up to the nines for this midnight rendezvous. She looks amazing. Fiery red hair, done up.
Fishnets.
Yes, well, not fishnets. Let's not get too excited. All right. She has makeup
You brought
on.
her
She has
rope.
emerald green eyes. She looks a little bit like Jessica Chastain, the actress. Very, very pretty. Now that she doesn't have the armor on, she's wearing something very dark and slinky. It's a short dress of some kind. And she's wearing like flip-flop shoes. She looks amazing. And she smiles at you and says, "Can I come in?"
Of course you can.
At you saying, "Of course you can," she pushes the door to the side, wraps her arms around you, and starts making out with you. What do you do?
I guess I'll. How long are we making out for?
For as long as you want.
You gotta ask her that. You gotta be like,
Okay.
hey, how long we making out?
All right. Well then, all right. I'll kiss her for a minute,
Okay.
and then I'm going
Kiss her
to
other lips.
pull
She
away.
tries to. Well, she slowly tries to push you in the direction of the bed, but if you pull away, that's fine. That's totally fine.
Warlocks don't use beds.
I'll pull away for a second.
Okay, not a problem. Go for it. You stop her. So what? Explain to me what happens. She smiles at you in a coy way, and goes, "Oh, am I being too forward? I thought we were past this."
Oh,
Summon
no, no, no,
skeletal
no, no,
hands
no,
to
no,
a
no, no.
restrainer.
I just want to look at you.
Oh, do you? She says, and
I
you know
do.
there's this short black dress that she has.
Yeah.
She reaches across and grabs it from the bottom and pulls it up over the top, drops it to the ground. She's wearing panties, but nothing
Fishnets.
else. No fishnets. She's wearing a lower undergarment, but nothing else.
Okay.
She looks amazing,
Hello.
just like you remember. She looks fantastic. Obviously,
So is-
she's trying to persuade you, and should I make a persuasion check,
you don't.
or
have to.
or is this something
Well-
else that you would have in mind?
No, I was just wanted to see what she would say. So
he's like, "Where's my Viagra?" What did
yeah.
What's your emotional AC?
God
So
damn-
this is what you wanted to talk about at midnight. I see. And then I'll pull her over to the bed and we'll do whatever
Bingo.
we do. Okay.
Excellent. So after fade to black, no reason for us
Okay.
to get pornographic. During
Not
pillow
yet,
talk,
not yet.
during pillow talk, she's lying there. You're both overheated. You're both very happy, pleased with the results of the situation. Is
Mhm.
there anything that you would like to discuss with Helen after post coitus?
Jacob's smug face.
We could use some insight.
I'm trying to think about what I wrote down because
He's
I
like,
lost
"Oh,
my
yeah."
notes. So what did you really want to talk to me about?
Tell her vinyl siding.
I know. She's laying. She's basically stroking your chest. She has your tail wrapped around her. She's laying on you, kind of halfway with like the knee on across your midsection, and she basically looks up at you and she goes, "I don't really want to talk about that yet. I just want to just lay here and just enjoy the fact I missed you so much. It's been so long since. I have a confession. I saw you many years growing up in Flitwick. You were the tiefling in town, and it was so unusual. Your skin color and the horns, and I've always been attracted to you, and it just honestly I've had a crush on you for a very long time, and then we finally hooked up, and then basically we had to go in separate ways for months, or at least what felt like months. So to see you again, really, like it's been a rough road, and it's just so good to see you again.
Well, it's great to see you too. And I just want to let you know,
Oh God.
if you're here to try to arrest us for the forest fire out in the distance, we didn't do it.
What the fuck, dude?
God damn it, Jacob.
No.
What? She looks at you and goes, "Forest fire?
Oh, never mind. Okay. Never mind. Nothing happened. It's okay.
What?
You had guards staring at us before.
Make
and I wasn't sure.
now make a deception check, because now you're deceiving her by saying, what are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking
No.
about.
I didn't say nothing.
Deception check.
Oh, it's rolling that one.
Nope.
We
I
didn't say that
rolled.
he was gonna get crucified.
Jacob, go back in time check.
I rolled an 18.
And 18. She goes,
Doodly-doo.
I got really-
oh, wait a minute. Are you trying to say that the fire out in the distance, that you might have something to do with that? Is that what you're are you confessing to the crime of arson in the wilderness?
And we don't hear this, right?
No, you guys totally. You're off in your separate rooms, sleeping mostly. It's the night. It's like 1 o'clock in the
Jacob.
morning.
God damn
This
it.
is just a private conversation between the two of them.
Oh,
Sorry, I
no.
apologize.
No, I'm not.
Yeah. she pokes you in the midsection. She goes,
There you go.
I'm not here to apprehend you. The only apprehending I was looking
I don't
to
know.
do,
You're a
we
big
just did half
badass
an hour
guard
ago.
now. I don't know if we're in trouble, you know?
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
just
No, you're not.
Say, what if I wanted you to apprehend me?
Yeah.
She
She
pulls
already
out
did
a
that.
ring. Be like, here's the handcuff.
Yeah. So she looks at you, she takes a deep breath, and she goes, it's funny that you're talking about apprehension, because the truth is that there have been crimes in this city far less than arson, where the consequences have been very steep. This is, honestly, I do not like this place at all.
Then why did you come here?
I'm just a sergeant. I was only recently promoted. I was a foot soldier. You remember what happened back in Flitwick. The city became chaos after the attack from the Lord's Alliance, and my father convinced me. Granted, I didn't think it was a good idea at the time. He convinced me to become a soldier and to get out of the barmaid business and to be able to defend myself. And in the beginning, I didn't like the idea of it, but now I'm able to defend myself. I've actually kind of, I have a trade. I have a purpose. I'm hoping to be stationed somewhere else than here. but this place is terrible. I have to be, you know, and you see kind of like a look of like not confusion, but like a conflict in her face, where when she tells you that she's proud of what she does and what she is, you know she's telling the truth, but you also see that there's some sort of like apprehension in her face. Something's bothering her.
So what's going on here that you don't like specifically? And where would you go in a perfect world?
Well, in a perfect world, I'd go back to Flitwick. You know, I don't think you know, that's my home. That is still a Harper City. But I guess in a perfect world, I'm not sure if the Harpers have the realm's best interests in mind. I don't agree with their forms of punishment. I'm sure you've seen the crosses on the side of the road as you approach the city. I'm sure.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you about that too, but you know, right after
Well,
what we just did, that was not you know, a little weird of a subject, you know.
Absolutely.
But-
So there I mean, of course there are some heavy crimes for you know, there are some murders and rapes and things like that people were crucified for, but it's not just that. There are some simple things like you know, just simple theft. Sometimes people will be hung and asphyxiate and be left there to die for things that honestly the punishments do not fit the crime in this city, and it comes straight from the top. And I honestly don't approve of that kind of treatment of people. So it's just I don't know. I'm not really sure what my future. If you ask me where I would be in 5 years, the only answer I could give you is that I hope it would be with you.
Oh,
okay. But other than that, I don't know if I want to be a soldier.
Oh shoot!
All right.
You slid that in there real casual.
Well, I'm sure when you retire, I'll be retired too, and we can, you know, have a perfect life in Flitwick together.
Make a persuasion check or a deception check, whichever one is more appropriate with that comment. Like if you're full of shit, make a deception check.
I rolled a natural 20.
Natural 20. So listen, she completely bought it. You could see literally the color came back to her face. She's absolutely rip-raring ready to go for round 2 anytime you are. But obviously there may be more that you would like to talk about. I'm not looking to rush the conversation.
Yeah,
but she's happy. She's happy with that response.
So the one who actually decides who gets crucified or horribly punished comes from the top. That means Priscilla Harper.
Well, no, not really. Actually, it's they call them the Triumvirate, and basically they're 3 twins, not identical twins, but I guess what is it called? Fraternal twins, I think. Anyway, there are 2 brothers and a sister.
I'm a fraternal twin.
So there are 3. Well, actually not twins, but triplets, obviously. There's a brother, 2 brothers and a sister. Mario, Luigi, and Priscilla.
Mario, Luigi, and Peach.
Yes. So it's listen, ladies and gentlemen who are watching the stream, I'm sorry for the Mario and Luigi reference. It's just easy to remember.
Killed me.
Mario, Luigi,
sorry, I love it.
and Priscilla. So I'm not sure which of the 3 is responsible for the form of corporal punishment that has begun happening in this city. But it comes from them. It comes from the top, and I don't approve. I mean, I'm happy with what I've done with myself on a personal level, but I don't know if this is the place to be. I don't know where else to go. I mean, if you were to say to me, okay, where do you want to go? What do you want to do? That's part of the reason why I'm kind of conflicted, because I don't really have an answer for that.
Well, you could come with us. I bet you're stronger than Theoden now.
Which one, the dwarf?
Yeah.
Well, he looks pretty strong.
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, she seems like she's acting a little modest. She's getting a little red face. She's like, I'm not that strong. I do know how to use a sword now, so that is true.
That's good, because I don't.
Or do I? And she looks at you in the eye and smirks at you and goes, or do I know how to use a sword?
Yes, you do.
Oh man, you should say I can teach you.
Well, no. Yeah. So so is there anything else during the conversation, the pillow talk, or is there anything that you would like to do?
Pillow talk. Pillow talk.
My notes are gone because I'm terrible.
No, it's okay. You had difficulty with the computer and you had to switch over to the iPad. So I understand.
Yeah.
But do you have if you have a couple more questions or something, or if there's something that you'd like to do, by all means. let me know.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
About Enosa. Have you heard anything weird?
Well, I mean, we'll make a persuasion check with advantage.
Okay. 27.
27. She tells you, well, I've personally never been to Enosa. I only know rumors. I've heard that that it's controlled by the Zentarum, and that the Zentarum are in support of the monarchy. Prince Ryan, the son of King Arlick, who was killed a few years ago in the revolution, Prince Ryan wants to become king, and from what I understand, he's getting his forces together to march either this fall or next spring. That's what the intelligence spies tell us, that we need to prepare ourselves. The squabbling between the factions needs to come to an end, and we need to come together against a common enemy, because otherwise, we'll have to deal with. Obviously, we don't know the personality of Prince Ryan, but his father, King Arlick, was a cruel tyrant, and no one wants to be under his finger again. If his son is the same way, then it will be scary to think what will happen to those of us that don't bend the knee.
Mm-hmm.
So, as far as being, I've never been to Enosa. I hear that it's a dangerous place to go unless you're willing to pledge yourself to the Zentarum.
Okay, and all right. Well, that sounds good, I guess. Yeah. I don't know. I've been meaning to go check that place out. I want to kind of scope out the Zentarum a little bit myself.
Makes sense.
Just because they've attacked us on several occasions. You know?
They absolutely. I mean, obviously the Zentarum are evil, and somebody has to do something about it. I just maybe we'll all have to. I know that you and I will be on the same side if that fight should ever come. So that at least I hold that dear.
Well, that would be great. Yeah. Do you think Mario, Luigi, and Priscilla would have any information? Do you think she even wants to see us? Do you think she even cares?
You guys, she has much to deal with. I don't get to see Priscilla or the Triumvirate much because I'm only a sergeant. But you guys are the heroes of Flitwick. You were there to defend the city and played a major role in defending their city against the Lord's Alliance. So I don't see why not. I know that they're very busy. I don't, keeping in mind that Mario and Luigi don't know you. So
I love
yeah.
So
all right.
She says to you, would you like to go again?
Yeah, what the hell?
So you guys go
yeah, why not?
And you go again, and it's more intense and more passionate than the first time. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, my friend.
Oh, good Lord.
Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, you know what? It's not so bad. 13.
13. With a 13, you have failed your wisdom saving throw, meaning that you are slowly but surely developing real feelings for this person. You are, as a character, I can never tell your character what to do. The actions of your character are always up to you, Jacob. But what your character sees, hears, and feels is completely up to me. And what your character, Pia, is feeling right now is a little bit of the love bug, a little bit of the Cupid's arrow. So you decide to role play accordingly as far as what you'd like to do. But you're not head over heels in love with her, but you know that if you hang out with her a few more times, or if this continues, you're heading down in that direction. So is there anything that that dawn is going to come soon, and you're going to have to get back with the rest of the group? Is there anything that you would like to do or say or inquire about or whatever before dawn comes? She tells you, by the way, in mid-coitus, she tells you, we have to get as much as we can of each other because in the morning I have to immediately get my troops and head out on a patrol. So at dawn. So
Where are you
let's
headed?
I'm just basically in and around this area, just to patrol for other agents of other factions.
Okay.
I got to leave at like 6 o'clock because we have to go on patrol at 7. So if you want round 3, we got to hurry up.
All right, we'll do it.
All right.
But
So yes, so
there were red hands hanging out between Hopewell and Vanwell. You should probably know that.
much appreciated. You see her expression get serious in mid-act, even though
Yep.
Oh,
she's like, oh shit, red hand. I'll tell my lieutenant. Thank you.
Yes.
Is there anything
All right,
else that you'd
round
like to
3,
ask her about?
Fade to black.
Fade to black.
I'm
And-
good for
wait,
now.
make him a constitution roll for his 3rd session. Not everyone
Yeah.
can go that long.
Yeah, you know what? That's not a bad idea. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Please
that'd
don't
be
rip my
funny.
tail off. Please
That'd
don't
be
rip my
funny.
tail off. Ooh, okay. 21.
You stand the test of time. You're basically 3rd time's a charm. So now
If only Jacob could do that.
I'm going to give you one last chance to do anything that you would like to do or say before she tries to sneak her way out of the room and go back to her company and start out on patrol. Is there anything that you would like to do, Pia, or say?
I feel like I'm missing something, but no.
Okay, so make a perception check.
Jeez, another 19 plus 21.
Beautiful. So you open your eyes and you notice that she's basically in the process of getting dressed, rushing to leave the room. She notices that you opened your eyes and then goes and leans over and kisses you on the both cheeks and then the lips and says, I gotta go. How long are you going to be in the city? How long are you going to be here in Hopewell?
My guess, I don't know. I have to talk to the others, actually. It could
All
be 2 days. It could be, actually, no, it could be a couple weeks because we're waiting on some stuff to be made.
All right. I don't know exactly how long I'm going to be away. It may be for more than one day, but I'm going to be in the area. When I get back, I will try and find you. I'll come to this room. So are you keeping this room?
I would like to.
All right, fine. So I gotta go. She gives you another round of kisses, throws her shit on, rushes out the door. She leaves. She's gone. Okay.
Oof.
Exactly. Now, make a Constitution saving throw.
8.
8. You're laying on the bed. It's still just pre-dawn. You're exhausted from having gone 3 times in a row. Even for a young, healthy tiefling, that's an awful lot to expect. So you figure that, you know what? They're not expecting me. We don't have anything busy on the schedule. Let me close my eyes and relax. So you close your eyes. And when you open them,
Oh,
you
no.
are in an underground lair.
Okay, here we
There
go.
is crimson lava surrounding you.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
What is happening?
Now you are not laying in the soft bed at the tavern. You're laying in a pool of lava and you feel your body burning around you from the intense heat.
Jacob, get your Baylor thing out.
Oh, I can't. I don't get up.
And out of the lava emerges a figure that is very confusing to look at because he is at sometimes 8 feet tall and other times 8,000 feet tall, and your perception is completely skewed. You cannot tell which. He is a terrifying figure to behold. He
Goodbye,
has
guys.
red, muscular,
Nice knowing you.
skin, slick skin, long black talons, long black. He's got hooves on his feet, the feet of a satyr. He's massive. He's fearsome. He's blowing smoke out of his mouth through his nose, almost like a bull. And he leans over at you, this time with a staff in his hands. And he puts the staff on your chest and pushes you deeper into the lava. And you feel the intense burning. You feel like you're drowning in lava. The heat coming in through your mouth and nose. You feel your body disintegrating. And he says, "Fool! Fool! You had your chance and you failed! You failed me, Pia! This was the one. I asked you for the beating heart of one that you love, and you let it slip away. I have been watching you, Pia. This has been a test. There will come a day when the evil fish god Klatoa will attempt to control the realm that you call the prime material. And I will need my armies to be ready and a leader to lead them. And your first test has been a failure. What do you have to say for yourself, tiefling?
I don't know if this is the one I truly love.
Vice!
This is like coming home to my mother.
Ooh. He takes his hand and puts it on your head and dunks you as if it's water into the steaming lava, and you feel the skin peeling off of your face. Whether it's a dream or real, you're not sure, but you feel your body disintegrating inside the heat. And when he pulls you out, you no longer look like a tiefling, you look like a tiefling skeleton. And obviously, like you're scarred from head to toe, and you can barely move because you feel like you're like mummified remains, but you still feel the pain, and you still have the senses of sight and sound and touch. And he goes, there will come another time that I will come to you and ask you to prove yourself to me. It will be the final time, but not yet. I wish for you to think on your failure.
He's gonna kill you.
And figure out what you need to do to impress me the second time I come to you. It shall be your last, Pia. And then he takes your body and tears it in half. The top of his body throws it this way, legs throws it this way. And you wake up screaming in the bed. And you realize it was just a nightmare. Or was it? Who knows?
Was it?
Oh.
Look down and half of your body is gone.
Well, that would definitely be a clear indication that it was real. But the good news is you look down and your body is just fine. But
Not planning to do that yet,
Yes.
but okay, I guess
Yes.
that's
You
what
weren't
he
even gonna
wants.
look down. You're just gonna be like, fuck it.
No. I mean,
He's
like,
gonna
do
pretend it's a
what-
dream as long as he can.
Yeah, exactly.
So, do you guys all congregate in the general area downstairs and
I
continue your-
am already there smoking a pipe.
Outstanding. Everybody smoking a pipe, having a little drink, a little breakfast. Okay, now,
Eggs.
Baka made a pretty decent suggestion. Now, I'm not going to try to push you in this direction, but
No.
last week he made a pretty decent suggestion about the
I did?
possibility of a time jump.
Oh, yeah.
It's approximately 3 weeks until you have to return to the magic shop to pay your second half payment and pick up your folding boat and the book of dexterity training.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to, what I could do is I could have you guys skip through a couple of ability checks and different things you want to do. We could skip through the 3 weeks, go pick up your stuff, and then go see Priscilla. However, there is a possibility that during those 3 weeks, something may happen which may alter the future.
Right.
Or perhaps not. It comes down to the roll of the dice. So it's really up to you.
I'm down. Let's
Yeah.
fucking do it.
Down to skip.
Sirach's totally reading his book during this time.
Oh, well, that makes sense. That makes sense. I will assume that is part of your, if you do, especially the downtime, that
Yeah.
is one of the first things you seek to accomplish. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Pia?
Yeah, I'm down. I don't want.
Can I train Harry and my
Not-
dog
not
a
yet.
couple times?
Well, what I'm going to do is that once you guys all decide to do like
Yeah.
the time jump, then
Yeah.
I'm going to go person by person and find out the things that you'd like to accomplish over the course of each week.
Okay.
All right.
Or
So
should I?
it's up,
Jake,
listen, it's completely up to
Pia.
you.
What?
I'd like you guys to agree on it. So
No, I
want-
agree.
Oh, you
Oh,
agree.
okay,
You agree.
okay,
Okay.
okay.
No, I'm sorry. No. I'm just thinking out loud. I'm sorry.
Gotcha, no problem. Okay, so let's assume that your focus is for each of the 3 weeks, you have like a main focus of something that you either like to accomplish or something you like to do during the course of that week. Let's start with Theoden. Let's say in that first week, you want to work really hard in order to prepare Harry for the
Harry
combat field.
Harrington.
Yes. So I will give you in that week, I'll give you 3 opportunities to enhance his fighting capabilities. So what I'd like you to do is give me 3 either performance checks or survival checks, but not all. Let me know one at a time what they are. So
Mwah.
what's the first one?
First one is Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. The 16 goes down to a 15. This is the second one. Give me another one.
Second one is a 14.
14, 15 goes down to a 14.
Woo.
Give me a third one.
The third one is a 10.
A 10. You needed an 11 or higher, so that doesn't work.
That's all right.
All right,
That's all right. Next time.
So his fear threshold, so to speak, is 14 or higher.
So,
So
if
now
you roll,
if I roll a 14 or higher, he acts in
we're
a
getting there,
positive
boys. We're
as a
getting
positive
there.
way. Again, to remind me, yes. He now when he does his stuff with it, he looks like he knows what he's doing.
Okay.
He looks like he was a
You're
natural.
getting good, Harry. You're getting good.
Thank you.
Now you just got to grow a beard and you'll be an actual dwarf.
I was thinking about
I'm just kidding there, Harry.
I was thinking about it. Usually, it's like a stereotype. Like why does every dwarf have to have a beard? I don't really understand it. It's like, I'm not saying.
Fresh bugs.
No, I'm sorry. I love your beard. Your beard is amazing. I didn't mean to insinuate that your beard doesn't look good.
Well, Harry, at least your
Maybe
beard
I'll let
doesn't
you
have
braid
bugs
it
in it.
sometime, Harry.
Oh well. So skipping on, that's the first week. Is there anything that you other guys would like to focus? Obviously, Sirach is easy. Sirach is the book, correct?
Yes.
So do me a favor. Give me let's look at this. Give me 3 survival checks.
Okay.
Yes. And let me know what the numbers are.
Survival is going to be a dirty 20.
Okay, you have dirty 20. You have read 1/4 of the book.
A 24.
You've read half of the book.
And a 15.
You have read 3/4 of the book. You're almost finished with it after that first week. So just mark it down somewhere. So just in case you decide to do something else. All right. Mr. Baca or Pia, is there anything in that first week that you would like to try to attempt to do or learn?
Baca, you go
or see?
first.
Baca, anything? If
I
not,
got a
you
lot
could
of
just skip it
attention
through.
already.
Okay. I guess I'll bond with my animals.
Outstanding. Which animals do you want to? You're going to have
All
3.
three.
Well, there's the thing. You're going to have 3 roles in that first week, like everybody else. So, do you want to dedicate all 3 roles to one animal, or do you want to split them up between the 3 animals? Like, what would you like to do?
Let's focus on Ari first. Let's see
All right,
sailors.
got you. So, do some animal handling checks. 3 in a row. Let me know what the numbers are.
Oh my God. All right. So I got 21, 22, and
Nice.
8.
27.
No. He got an 8. He got an 8. Although 27 would have been cool. So,
I don't think I'll get 27 with a +3.
yes. So, 2 out of 3 successes means that I would say, is there anything in particular that you wanted to train Ari to do? Because I think 2 out of 3 would mean success. That you.
I want to start prepping Ari to ride him when he gets older and bigger.
Okay, so you horse around with him. He's obviously too small for that, but you horse around with him so that he likes the idea of you being kind of riding on him and you being over him, and in that kind of like play horse stuff. So absolutely, you're absolutely successfully grooming him for the idea of that. So that's good for the first week. Pia, anything you want to do in that first week?
How many weeks are we doing? 3?
3 weeks.
I guess I'll spend this week working on that cube puzzle magic
Cool.
thing that Baca gave me.
Absolutely. So again, for the audience, they found what's very similar to a Rubik's Cube, but instead of plastic pieces, it's got like different colored stones where if you switch it around, it's got, a different size, exactly like a Rubik's Cube. They do not know what purpose it has. So you fool around with it, make 3 rolls. These are wisdom checks.
Wisdom check.
Wisdom checks.
Okay. I rolled a 13.
13.
4.
4.
And another 13.
13. Okay. 2 things. One is you fucking love this thing. It's very compelling. You can see yourself definitely continuing to do it. You every so often you get like one-sided certain color, but then when you try to turn the other side to different color, you mess up the initial side. But the second thing is that you're nowhere close to solving this thing. This thing is pretty tough. It's not that it's beyond your abilities, it's just that you think that you'd have to keep working on it in order to crack this thing. But you find it fun. It's very therapeutic and soothing. So that is over with. The first week is done. Second week, Theoden, what would you like to do in the second week?
Second week, I'm doing focusing on Chester.
Chester, Give me something specific that you want to accomplish with Chester.
I would like to accomplish him attacking for me.
Okay, attacking on command.
Yes.
Make 3 animal handling checks, one at a time.
One sec. I'm getting ready.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's cool.
You take your time.
Yahtzee, baby. It worked. 19.
19.
17.
17.
14.
14. 3 successes. Okay, so you feel like you are super close.
That's my
Super close.
boy.
You're almost at the point where you feel like you have this kind of like mental link with Chester.
All right.
Where you feel like if you were to work on it just a little bit more, spent a little more time dedicated to training this dog, that you could literally be able to like focus him yourself on the battlefield. You're almost convinced of that.
Almost there.
You're almost there. You're almost there. So second week, Mr. Sirach, is there anything you'd like to do?
I'd like to finish the book.
Finish the book. So the first of the 3 rolls, let's give it a try. So that's
Okay.
what did I ask for originally? What kind of a roll? Was it survival? I think?
You wanted survival.
Yes, let's go survival again.
So the first roll for that will be 16.
16. You have completed the book. The book now is empty pages. It cannot be used again for another 100 years. And you now have a +2 to your constitution. All of the hit points that you increase, you get them retroactively. So in other words, what was your old constitution?
10.
10. So now it becomes a 12, which means you get a +1, right?
Yes.
Okay. Make sure that your constitution-based skills all go up by 1. Make sure that your saving throw goes up by 1 in constitution. But also, if you are 10 levels, you get an extra 10 hit points.
All right.
Damn.
Yeah, because you get them all retroactively, as if you had, you would get a bonus 1 first level, second level, third level. So he gets 10 extra hit points. What is your new hit point total?
That would be 83.
Good for you. Sweet. So now you have 2 more
83,
things.
mine's 84.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, so close. We've always been really close, Thaden.
I know.
So there's 2 more opportunities in week number 2. Is there anything else you'd like, or you just want to chill back, or what? It's up to you.
No, I'm gonna spend some time training Alistair.
Alistair, give me something specific you're looking to accomplish.
Just like hunting tactics, like
Okay.
attacking things.
Okay, so you take him out a couple of times into the wild, just out of the perimeter of the city, into like the the forest area, in order to see if you can kind of like build a connection between the 2 of you when you go hunting for, like, let's say deer or something. All right, so make 2 animal handling checks.
Okay.
Or survival checks, whichever one is better. It's up to you.
All right. Nat 20
Nice.
plus 6, so 26.
Oh shit! Nat 20 with a 26.
And then the other one is going to be a 17.
17. Both are successes. Now, Alistair is not yet a combat animal because he's too small. But there will come a day in the future, maybe with a couple of more time jumps, who knows, that he will become a combat animal, very much like Chester is, the blink dog. When that time comes, you're pretty confident that there's a real strong connection blossoming between you and Alistair, where he will work on command to attack when you want him to attack, to run away when you want him to run away. So you're feeling really good about that. But right now, even though you know he would follow your commands, you don't want to take a chance because he's too small. He's going to get killed.
Yep.
So you want to basically try to keep him out of trouble for now. But week 2 is done for you. Baka, anything you'd like to accomplish in week number 2 of downtime?
Stealing.
Still 3 opportunities. First thing I'd like to do is I'd like you to
Did
open
you
up
even
that.
have to ask?
Oh yes, I love it. It's beautiful. Before you, what I'd like you to do, Baka, because we're fast tracking this, it's not going to be quite as descriptive as it normally is. We would assume that you're stealing all throughout every single day. You're going out and stealing. So it's going to be basically almost like a fucking coin machine, like a vending machine of good shit is what it's going to be like. But before that, that pouch that you stole from
Yeah.
the halfling in the bar had 3 gems, and in those weeks, well, actually, you know what? 3 gems. I'll give you the 3 colors of the gems: a green gem, a red gem, and a clear gem.
Okay.
Okay, unknown quality, and 22 gold pieces. That was what was in that pouch that you stole at the bar. Now, what I'd like you to do is I would like you to make 3 sleight of hand checks, one at a time. First sleight of hand check.
It's cocked. 18.
18. 18 nets you 180 gold.
Oh wow.
This
Next
is
one.
over the course of an entire. Yeah, do another one.
16.
16 nets you 160 gold.
Actually, I didn't. For my last, can I just bond with Ari more? Like
Absolutely. you
work
can.
on
By all means.
work on commands, like just either go to there or come back.
Absolutely. We'll do that. So commands to try to get him to go and come back. Do an animal handling check.
It's 20, 30, 20.
Dirty 20, sweet. Absolutely. You have successfully bonded with the animal to the point that if you say stay or come here, the lion cub will listen to you.
Okay.
Perfect. Write that down actually, just so that
Yeah,
we
he
have-
actually already knew stay, so I just come here. It'll work.
perfect. Perfect. Okay, so that's week number 2. Pia, anything in week number 2 that you'd like to do? If not, we could just skip over it and go to week 3.
No, just trying to.
And
No,
guys,
you know what?
just to keep it quick, think in your heads what you'd like to do so that when I get to you, we can bang it out. Go for it. Pia. What's
Yeah,
up,
no,
Pia?
I definitely didn't do that, but I'm gonna play with the cube some more.
Fine, absolutely. Do what I asked you for a wisdom check.
Fuck you.
Wisdom check.
Swear to God, if you summon the Silobites,
How many?
3 for the
Oh,
week.
3.
shout out to
Okay.
anyone that gets that
I
reference.
did a 14,
I know where you're going with. Pleasure is pain.
a 16,
What was the first one? 16?
14, 16, and a
14?
13.
14.
Jeez.
Well, hold on a second. I'm
Sorry.
wrong. 14,
16
16,
and a 13.
13. Okay,
Mhm.
again, you feel like you're making progress. It's fun as hell. But the most that you're able to accomplish at any given time is getting one side completely one color. And then whenever you try to move it to get the other side at the same color, you fuck up the original side. But
Is anything
you find
weird
it really-
happening as
No.
I'm working on it?
nothing about it happens. It basically feels like just a lot, even though you were told that it is a magical item, it feels like just a heavy Rubik's Cube that,
Okay.
it's like a logic game. And you're enjoying it. It's a good way to pass the time. But as far as it changing, it's not like a fucking, transformer or something and it turns into an Autobot. It's just a cube.
I'm a little afraid I'm going to get
Starscream?
sucked into it like that book.
All right, so that was a completion of week 2. Beginning of week 3, Theoden, anything you'd like to do in that final week before we go to the magic shop?
Yeah, finish it off with my boy Chester.
Just okay, so make 3 animal handling checks with Chester.
Can I give guidance to Theoden for this?
Only the
Or-
reason why you can't is because you had to save one of your 3 things in order to
I
give
understand.
him guidance. I'm sorry.
Nope, that's cool.
I'm right here. I'm not leaving.
Bye.
I'm not leaving. I'm right here.
Felicia.
13.
13.
over.
What's the
and
next one?
all of them were less than the
We
rest
are
were less
own
than
DM
10.
now.
Oh, so you got 1 out of 3?
Yeah.
I won.
I was
know.
looking for 2 out of 3, man.
Yeah.
You feel like the connection between you and this blink dog. First of all, there will be no nonsense between Chester and Sirach any longer. You feel like
Oh,
you were like this with this
Okay,
animal
so
now,
me and
okay?
Sirach, I thought me and Sirach like had a thing, and then like he started trying to bang my dog. I was like, bro.
I was just trying to help.
Uh,
I just wanted to listen to someone. That's all I wanted.
So the dog is super tight with you. the dog is feeling a real battlefield connection with you, but it's not quite. It's like literally, if 10 yards makes the first down, you're like 9.5 yards, and you're not quite there. You're almost there.
Yeah.
So just hold on to that idea. And the next time, I have a feeling the next time you during a camp that you decide to train this dog to do something specific, something will unlock like a video game.
I hope so.
Challenge
I'm
unlocked.
ready to level up, baby.
Yeah, advancement unlocked. Okay, so Theoden is done. Sirach, anything in this final week before the magic shop?
Yes.
Apologize, sir.
However, I have a question for my group mates first.
Absolutely, by all means.
Like the players or the characters?
Characters.
Oh, okay.
Specifically Theoden and Baka.
And I actually have a question for Sirach anyway.
And I have a question. for Baka. Dude, what's wrong with your eyes?
My
You
eye
okay?
is it's just irritated. I just putting a cold compress on it.
Oh shit,
sure
man.
you're
Yeah,
yeah, you look like
And I
you're
don't want to just cover my eye like one eye open the whole time. So I'm just
Right.
trying to put a cold compress to.
Hey,
Shit.
eye patches are really cool.
Well, listen, we're gonna
Yeah.
go on
As a
our,
pirate.
I'm not
We're-
playing Sea of Thieves right now.
we're gonna go on our mid session break in like a couple of minutes. We have to rinse that shit out. Very soon we're gonna go.
Yeah, I
on.
put an eye drop. It didn't really help. So
That sucks. Well, anyway, Sirach was addressing his teammates. Go for it, dude.
So Baka, Theoden,
All
would you be willing to have Ari and Chester come with me for a little while so I can teach them about different enemies that we might come up against to identify, because Alistair wanted to know about orcs, so I could tell them about different types of enemies that we have faced before.
And player to DM.
Yeah.
Chester's he's not going to be influenced, right?
No. The bond between dwarf and dog is strong. Bond is strong.
All right.
You've made too many
Oh.
successful animal handling checks.
Sure,
for him
my
to
friend,
steal your
sure.
dog.
Anytime.
player to the DM.
Yes.
I'm just because I have to do this.
Go-
Can I
go
cast
for
it? Yeah. Can I do insight check on this shit?
Oh,
If
you mean
he's
insight
genuine?
check? Oh, okay, go for it. Absolutely.
I know.
Insight check
I know he's
on
being
Sirach.
genuine, but I just want to do it anyways.
Insight check.
17.
So you need to beat a 17. Either roll a performance check or a deception check or a persuasion check, but don't tell us which one it is. Did you beat a 17?
No.
Okay, so you failed, which means you have to tell us if what you just said to the group was true or not. And you're honor bound as a man and a D&D player. Was it the truth?
I was completely honest.
Good.
I knew
Okay.
he was. I just had to.
But you never know. He might listen. It might have been full of shit. He
There's
might have
that
had some.
1%
I
chance.
might have
might
just tried to have been taking Chester again. You never know.
He
Yeah,
could-
there's
he
no,
could
there's
have
no way you
some-
want Ari.
There could have been
I
some
would
ulterior
have
motive.
cried.
They could have been like, well, you know what?
This
I'm
is
going to
my
have
boy.
one feast on the other. You never know.
Mm.
So,
All right. I'm
all
down
right.
with that.
so yes. So obviously Baka says that Ari can go. And I don't know if Theoden said yes. He disappeared on us.
Sirach, before you do that,
Sure.
if you said that your
Do you want your rat to
creature-
come too?
No, I don't think he's gonna be down with that. I don't know. He keeps to himself in there. But
Eat him
if
pizza every once in a while.
yeah, whatever I drop in there. But if your creature wants to know what orcs are, make sure you maybe teach him that not all orcs are enemies.
Got it. All tieflings.
You don't
are
want
enemies.
him.
Got it.
Oh gosh, yeah,
Thumbs
sure.
up.
That's fine. but-
Thumbs up from the dungeon master in character and out. Anyway.
Mm.
Yes. No. Not all orcs. Yes.
He's, when he's a big fucking full-on lion, I don't think
gonna
there's really
start
going to be all
tackling
that
everybody.
much we could do to stop him if we walk by an orc.
So I didn't hear. Did Matt say that he needed to use the bathroom, or he thought we were on a break?
I have no idea. But
Well, let's
Yeah, I
just
do
as-
think he's
just
probably
assume
using
he
the
said yes
bathroom.
because
Let's just
he's not going to
assume.
steal him.
Let's assume that Theoden said yes. So
Yes.
so Sirach, what specifically would you like to do?
Just help them identify types of enemies.
Okay.
Like,
Hmm.
Trying to think.
How about
like,
this? How about this? Speaking to the animals, how about identifying different species of people? Because
Yes.
I mean,
sure.
unless you're actually physically fighting them, how would you instill in the
True,
animals, the young
true,
animals, that
true.
they're enemies? Like,
Yes.
do you want to go around the city and point out to different, like, that's an
No.
orc, that's a
No.
tiefling,
I mean, well,
or
I guess we could do it that way.
I don't know. I mean, I'm just trying to work with you. I don't really know how we would accomplish that. I want to, if we could figure out a way, I'll let you make a roll, you know? So,
Mm, I think just describing different species of people.
all right, then
think.
let's go. So with Ari and, you have Ari and you have Chester. And Chester, when you do speak with animals, Baka can't hear this, but only you can hear this, and not even Data can hear this. This is kind of the way that that Chester talks. Oh, the dwarf is my friend. I love my dwarf. I love him.
What are you doing?
He's the Chester.
My name is Chester, and Chester
No,
is
who's
my
trying to
name.
take 'em?
And I went with the elf to learn how to find different animals. And if I hadn't told you, the dwarf is my friend, and I love my dwarf. I love him so much. So that's anyway.
I'll let him know. I'll let him
Please
know.
let him know, because I tried to tell him with licks and with snuggles, and he does not understand me. But you understand me, so
He's a
tell
little
him.
slow sometimes.
Tell the dwarf
Sometimes.
tell the dwarf that he is my best friend.
Once
Will
in a blue moon.
So anyway, that's basically Chester. So yeah, make I guess. How many? You have 3 attempts. Is it going to be 2 for Ari, 1 for Chester? How are you going to do this? You have to separate 2 or 1.
I'll just do 1 for each. So one
One
for
for-
Ari, 1 for Chester, and 1 for Alistair.
Perfect. Do that. You tell me which is which.
Okay.
You have that option.
No, that's fair.
No, I know which one.
Actually, that they're all pretty similar. So, just because I can be a little selfish, I'm gonna take the 21 for Alistair.
Yeah, of course. Why not? You spend a little extra TLC with Alistair. It makes sense.
And then for Ari, dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
And then for Chester is going to be a 19.
Okay, so all 3 of them succeed. Pick 3. You mentioned one of the 3 is orcs. What are the other 2 humanoid creatures that you choose?
So it'd be orcs, goblins, and do they have to be humanoid?
They
Or
have to be,
could
well, I mean, like what? Give me another example.
I mean, I could talk to them about dragons.
Yeah, but you'd have to give them an example of dragons. I mean, it's
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Oh, with elves.
dragons is a tough one. You'd have to work on that.
Uh,
The
one.
red,
that's
hand,
true.
the red
That's
hand
true.
is mostly elves, I think. So
Well, I mean, I
I
might
think
as
you
well tell them about my people. So elves. Yeah.
Okay, so
Elves.
the 2 lion cubs and the dog can clearly differentiate between goblins, orcs, and elves, and there may be in the future a possible benefit in the combat battlefield, which I will leave unmentioned at this time. We'll wait and see. Wait and see when we come across some goblins and some elves and some orcs and see what happens. Okay, so you're done with that. This is the 3rd week. I think Baka is next. Baka, anything you want to accomplish in that 3rd week?
yes, one thing I would like to do is mess with Pia. And I'm assuming Helen's still coming over.
Well, it's interesting. I'm glad you said that. No, actually, she never came back.
She never. Okay. Well, if she doesn't come back.
Sorry
I can't do that,
about that, Pia.
No, you Baka beat me to it. I was gonna ask about.
Yeah, and she never
that
came back-
on
she
my
never came
turn.
back.
Could have took her
Never
heart when
came
you had
back.
the chance.
Well, shit. How
never
that
came
ruins
back.
my plans.
Not in a Harper City. That's just asking for it.
Now
I
someone
think.
else has her heart. Literally.
God.
I'll just find another one. I'll find
We
another
don't
one.
know who else Baylor has.
Well, he
under
has
his-
you. What the hell are you doing?
Uh-oh.
I'm just hanging out.
Uh-oh.
Don't you
He's just
worry about
hanging
me. I'm the lowest on the totem pole. No one cares about me.
Well, I'm pretty sure I'm
Yeah.
about to get demoted. So
Yeah, he's
do
not
with that
happy
information
with
as you wish.
So Baka, you
I'm waiting
Yeah,
for an
I want
opportunity.
to try to reconcile the relationship between Sagi the weasel and Tora the cat.
Okay, you could do that without going through too much RP because we should get to our break. Let's just make an animal handling check. Make 3 of them. You need to succeed in 2 out of 3.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, the facial
I already
expression
tell
gives
you.
it away.
That's a 1 or a 20.
It's a 2 and a 2 plus
Oh.
3.
Okay, so unfortunately, it sounds like you failed in 2 out of 3, which means that
Sounds
while
like it.
you had an intervention with between the two animals, and you literally almost had the cat scratch the Soggy's eyes out. It
Oh,
did not
boy.
go as well as you thought. No one is killing anyone right now, but there's definitely some bad blood between the weasel and the cat. So I mean, maybe you just need to at the next camp you just work on it again, and maybe we'll get a better roll out of it. But this time, it did not go the way you planned. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, that's an understatement.
All right,
Baka, you're driving them crazy.
Pia, what would you like to do?
Well,
Cube.
Helen's nowhere to be found.
No. I mean, would you like to try to use 1 out of your 3 things this 3rd week to try to attempt to find her?
No, because I feel like she would have found me if she was around.
Gotcha.
So I'm just gonna work on the cube.
Okay, cool.
Work on that cube, baby.
Working on a cube. Wisdom
18.
check. 18.
18.
18.
No, it was an 18 and a 17
Okay.
and a 22.
And a 22.
Finally.
That was a nat 20.
Okay.
Fucking finally.
Okay, so get this. You're
my
playing with the cube, and this is the first time you get more than one side. You get 2 sides.
Mm-hmm.
And you feel the thing vibrate for a second, and then
Oh, boy.
it resists you and slides back into the other slot. Almost as if there's some sort of weird safety lock, like on a gun that has a safety and does not allow you to pull the trigger. Almost as if you were about to complete and went shh, and would not let you turn it. Something weird happened for the first time with the cube.
So it's complete. It's just one turn away from being complete, but it's
Yes,
not letting you do it.
Exactly. You finally you did like an all-nighter, and you felt like there's a fucking algorithm to this. If I do this 3 times and that 4 times, oh shit, I got it. And you got to a point where it's about to click in, and all the sides were matching exactly, but then it almost like something's preventing it, like a safety lock from completing. But you felt like a vibration, almost like a magical aura emit from it. So you know you're close to something, but you're not sure what to do with the device now. But you definitely did something to it.
Maybe I need somebody very strong to hold it locked.
Perhaps.
in
Maybe
place.
you
But
do.
But you use now, just to give you guys a heads up, the 3 weeks are now complete. We're gonna go on a break in real life so that we can go get something to drink and go to the bathroom if we need to and whatnot. Just so you know what the date is, it's the 6th.
And find my notes.
Yes, it's the 6th month
Jesus.
of the year. The 6th month of the year, 20th day. The 6th month in this realm is actually called August. It's August 20th to year 257. If you want, I'll send you guys a breakdown of what the 10 months of the year are, but we don't have to deal with that now. The plan when we come back from the break is to visit the magic shop in order to pick up some completed magic items, and then possibly seek an audience with Priscilla Harper, who you know well. But for now, let's see what time it is. It's 7:45. I would say I probably will be back about 8:05.
Just try it.
I do not have, is not there in Baka.
Probably.
It
Dude.
is.
Oh, you know how confusing that's gonna be. It's fine. It's fine.
You're gonna have to aid and not date it.
There we go. Put your name in, Imp54.
Unless he does not Baka.
We appreciate your patience and understanding, internet community. While we have the opportunity, this is episode 11, part 2 of episode 11 of Shenanigans D&D. There's a group called
Electric
Natural
Boogaloo.
Ones. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. Please subscribe.
Please. If you can hear me, please.
All right. So,
Is
just
it
so you know
better
what
or
we're
no?
wasting. Yeah. Now we hear you, but you're not in the app.
I know, I'm coming.
Imp54.
Oh, did
Imp54.
unplugging it, and plugging it back in work?
Oh, I did that like 3 times.
And then it worked. Oh, look at that.
God.
Come on, Théoden.
Not Baka. Okay. Yeah, that's great. Not Théoden and not Baka. Okay. That'll be helpful.
I
That'll be
couldn't
really
help
helpful.
myself.
That's all right.
I'm totally
Alright.
changing my name to
Exactly.
not Théoden, Baka, or Pia.
Oh, Jesus.
He started it.
All right. Get off of this speaker view for a moment.
Not the rest of the party.
All right. Again, ladies and gentlemen, episode 11 of Shenanigans D&D. We have returned from our break. our traveling companions have spent the last 3 weeks in the capital city of the Harper's family, also known as
Harper.
Hopewell, Hopewell. They did various tasks. They did not get themselves into trouble, thankfully. And now
We
they
are
have an
changed
appointment.
men.
Changed men. They have an appointment with a magic shop. It is known as the Last Wand in the Dusk Alley section of the city. The individual known as Morrison is the shopkeeper, the son of a more powerful magic user, but who knows if they'll ever go in that direction. Let me not let any cats out of the bag. No spoilers.
Oh, close
But
one.
they're now making their way. Ring, ding, 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 ding. They enter the magic shop as a
Bing
group
bong.
with Harry in tow and the menagerie. He looks up from his scroll behind the desk in the area that looks very much like a modern day jewelry shop, except some of the jewelry is enchanted. Some of the glass cases have larger items in them, but it looks very much like a modern jewelry shop. He says, "Oh, I remember those of you. I remember you. This was the group that I have the box in the back. Excuse me." Disappears, goes in the back, comes back 15 seconds later with a box that's about this size. Looks like it's maybe the size of a small baseball bat. About that, like that
Okay.
square, right? Puts it down on the counter. He opens up a scroll and looks at it and goes, "Remaining deposit for the folding boat is 500 platinum."
I
Who's
paid
up?
the first 500 platinum.
Let me see. Hold on.
500 platinum.
I can throw in at least 150.
I can throw in 200 platinum.
That's 350.
Throw in the last 150.
150. Well, the last 150. Yeah, I think so. I don't know math. Math is typical.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
So,
150.
Math is,
so anyway,
very
so long as you
difficult.
mark
Very
off those 3 amounts from your sheets. So who is the caretaker
And
of
you
this?
know what?
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I'll be. And I also want to tip him 10 platinum for doing it.
Well, thank you, sir.
Yeah.
If you
Yes,
weren't the
of course.
caretaker,
Suck up.
if you weren't
Yup,
the
This
if you
thing
weren't
better
the,
Making
work.
us look bad.
if you weren't the caretaker of this item, you are now. He puts it in his sack.
Wow.
All right. So I will address you, navy blue tiefling, but of course, if this is a group item, I would suggest that you all give your undivided attention at this time. There needs to be 3 command words with the folding boat. The first command word, once uttered, will cause the boat to expand to a small sailboat that fits 4 medium-sized creatures. I see that you are 5 of you, so it's going to be a tight fit. However, pick a word, command word.
Stay.
Pick a command word that is not common, because if it's a common command word and someone says it, it's going to explode into a boat in the middle of a dungeon. I've had it happen to me. It's not fun.
Oh my God.
So figure out what your command word is for the smaller boat.
So we make the
Kumquat.
command word.
You make up the command word. I enchant it into the device.
Kumquat.
I got it.
Kumquat was good.
No.
All right. So wait, how many sizes are there?
2 sizes. You need
Okay.
2 command words for each of the 2 sizes. 3rd command word to make it shrink back into the box.
Okay. So,
So 3
the
command
s-
words total.
The
Are
small.
kumquats larger
Whoa,
of the
you may have
I-
paid the lion's share, but we gotta discuss as a group the words. You can't.
All right,
decide.
I got it. This is very easy. So
Nothing's
to
ever
make
easy.
it a small boat, we say abra, and to make it a large boat, we
I
say
like this already.
cadabra.
I like this already.
And then to make it small back into a box again, we say alakazam.
I like it. I'm down.
I'm not a wizard, but you know what? For the boat, I am.
I don't
Can't
like
argue
it.
that.
I don't like it.
Is that easy enough?
Yeah, that's fine. That's perfect.
I object.
Ghastly Haunter Gengar.
I would rather do that one actually, because Gengar's my favorite.
Oh my lord. I don't know what a Gengar is, but
Google it.
Let's go, gentlemen. Decide. Hey, I don't have all day.
abracadabra, alakazam.
Yeah.
It seems like
Go
the
for it.
dwarf is having misgivings.
Then
Well,
he doesn't
even
have
know
to
what
ride
day
on
of the
the
week
boat.
it is. He's usually
How
drunk.
about all right? Give me a sec. Give me a sec.
No, because you're gonna pick a word that we're gonna say in the middle of a
No, no,
bar,
no,
and we're
I'm
gonna knock
rolling
the
on
whole
it. I'm
building
rolling
down,
on it.
break
I'm
the
rolling-
boat,
I'm-
and we're gonna
I'm
kill you.
rolling on it. All right, it's Alakazam.
Okay.
So I was right.
You were right.
Okay.
All
Very
right.
good.
So
For
the
once,
first
in your
one,
life.
the first command word, okay, is to make the boat the smaller of the two boats.
That's
I'm
average.
going to do the incantation. And while I'm doing the incantation, Blue Tiefling, I want you to say the word as my hands are in motion. So are you ready? This is for the smaller of the two boats.
Abra.
Say it again.
Abra.
Booyah! Abra. So now Abra,
Oh, we fucked
A-B-R-A.
this up.
A-B-R-A will make the small boat appear. Be very careful when you say that word. Don't say it in normal conversation anymore, or you're going to fuck things up.
What word?
Yeah. Isn't
What?
Abra the small version, the shrinking version, and Kadabra might be the the medium size, and then Alexam the very big one?
No,
No,
Alakazam puts it back. Were you listening?
I was, but I was just going by size of the.
You guys are gonna
no.
destroy this shop if you
It's
keep talking
the-
about it.
The Kadabra is the medium size, and then Alakazam is it goes back into the box.
Don't say the word.
This is correct. Do not say that word.
Which word?
I don't want to clean up the
Abra?
shop. Oh, no! Boo! No,
Oh!
I have the safety on. You're not going to ruin my shop.
I was
No.
gonna say 2 seconds into owning this thing.
And I will, if you destroy,
I'm putting
listen,
earmuffs on this box.
if you destroy my shop, Gnome, or anybody else in this party, I will take the boat back. I will keep your $10,000 platinum, and I will call the authorities. You don't want to mess with me.
And
Don't
we're
mess
friends.
with-
Oh, never mind. Then I'm not
Okay.
Don't even. Don't.
I'm
don't
going to
do
do
it.
the incantation for the larger version of the boat, at which time I would like the tiefling to say the special word for the larger of the two boats. What is the command word?
Kadabra.
Cadabra. Poof. Perfect. Large is cadabra, spelled C-A-D-A-B-R-A.
No.
Okay.
Okay, now.
It's with a K, not a C.
Oh, well, whatever. I guess it's with a K. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Baka.
Hey man, this is an insult to first gen Pokemon.
Oh,
Spelling that shit with a C.
I don't know. You're talking to the wrong guy. So,
That was from Pokemon.
Oh my god.
Well,
Okay,
it's also just
abracadabra is
regular
not
magic.
Yeah,
words.
I
They're
thought that
also
was just
regular.
like the-
yeah, it can
yeah.
be both. I mean,
it's
sure.
not technically from Pokemon. I mean, come
Yeah,
on.
well,
It
well.
existed before Pokemon in 1990.
That's
I mean, come
where
on.
exactly.
All right. Well, anyway, so now he does for the third. What is the third word? As I am doing the third and final seal, the box is glowing with two seals.
And that
the
makes
third
it
seal makes
that
it
turns it back
turns
into
it
a
back
box.
into a box. Turns it back into a box.
Alakazam.
Alakazam. Now, hopefully, I spelled the Alakazam Alakazam.
Yes.
All right. And if I didn't spell it right, I don't care.
cares?
So just these are the code words. Okay. Now remember, guys, remember.
I will remember.
Say this in the wrong spot.
I'm not gonna remember.
It's going to cause
I'll
a major
remember.
problem for you. So don't do it to yourselves. You may
Now-
also do damage to the boat.
That
Not just-
sucks though, because that's how I cast one of my spells.
Not anymore. You're not using that spell anymore. But I have a question about the boat.
Yes.
If it does take damage, can it be repaired?
Yes.
Does a
It can be.
person
What you need to do is you need to close the boat and then reopen it, and it's automatically repaired. However, if it takes damage on the ocean or in the sea, you might not have the option to close the boat and open it back up again because you're inside the boat or your gear and cargo is inside the boat.
Now,
When you close the boat, all the gear and cargo renders outside the boat. So theoretically, if in an
Oh.
emergency, if you had to close it, turn it back into a box, everything that you had in the boat sinks to the bottom of the ocean.
so we wouldn't get sucked into the box.
No, you would be transported outside the box with all of your gear that's inside the boat. Like if you're transferring, for example, 100 barrels of grain.
that sucks.
100 barrels of grain is now sinking to the bottom of the ocean, even though the boat is not destroyed.
Yeah,
Okay.
did we get a receipt?
And how many individuals can fit in the big size?
I would say with the group that you have, maybe 3 times the amount that you have, I'd say about 12 to 15 individuals.
So our horses could fit on it as well.
How many horses?
1 horse for each of us.
So 5 horses and 5 individuals.
One horse is small.
Oh shit,
It's-
we didn't even
it's-
ask that.
It's going to be tight, but you can make it fit.
Beautiful.
All right. So
Thank you.
excellent. So those cohorts. There's also another piece of business still yet to do. Gnome, before you destroy my shop, it would be nice if you could give me the 500 gold that you owe me for the
course.
manual of quick action.
Here you go, 500 gold.
Take 500
I'm
gold.
walking out the store in case they say the word.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I
Which
appreciate
word?
that.
I forgot.
It's all right. I'm going to send a text message to you guys in the group chat with the information about the boat and also the information about the manual of dexterity, just in case. So it is now a member of your inventory, Baka. You have to, of course, very much in the same way that Sirach used the Constitution one. You have to spend downtime during camp to, study the book and open up its magical effect.
Yep.
Let's see, where is Shenanigans? Shenanigans. Open the file. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, just doing a little administrative, sending an image file of the various, let's see, second command word. I might have just sent them backwards, but who cares?
That's okay.
Falcon
Cadabra.
boats.
Oh, sorry.
I'm outside, so
Yeah,
Yeah,
the boat's outside. The boat cannot hear you.
I want to
I
scream.
was just say, what's the range of the boat's hearing?
That's
Yeah,
a good
that's
question.
a good question.
I see.
Well,
This is
I
gonna be a
guess we're
very
gonna find-
valuable question to
We'll
know.
find out. We'll find out through trial and error, I think.
I want to go up to the window and yell "Cadabra."
You know what? That's fair. That's fair.
Do you really want to do that?
No,
you're gonna literally kill me. I think. I don't know how heavy this thing is.
that's.
That's true.
I'm willing to risk it.
Wait till Pia's sleeping and lay it on top of his back.
Oh yes.
I'm putting earmuffs on it.
So we make someone swallow it
You
and
should
then
have keyed
say
it only
the
for-
word.
Yeah.
Yeah. Will it actually go through the skin of his body and hear
Yeah.
it and explode? It's interesting.
You
Although,
know what? Is
You can
Harry
just put it in their
inside or
mouth.
Is he outside with me?
Just roll it up. Put it in his
Stick it
mouth.
up rectally.
You figure out a way to put it inside the mouth of a dragon, make the dragon swallow it, and then
Oh my god!
Wow.
The
Brilliant.
DM has just told us how to defeat any dragon in the game.
How we kill the final boss of platinum.
well, you have to
Dragon.
figure out how to get a dragon to eat a box of wood,
And it
then
only
and
costs
then
10,000
and
gold.
then for you to say
We
the
have
word,
Baka hold it.
you might have to actually I think you might have to, the person saying the command word has to be swallowed by the dragon in order to say the word, because how's the box going to hear it from the outside of the dragon? It's tough.
Listen,
take
we're
trial
gonna
and
figure
error.
this out. We're gonna
Dragons have
figure this
long
out.
esophaguses, so if the person's in the mouth of the dragon and the dragon already has the box half swallowed,
And then you
the
could
box will hear it, and then
Is Harry
busts
with
its neck
me,
open.
or is Harry inside with them?
Harry is followed you outside.
Okay, Harry, can you hold this box
shit.
really quick?
Okay.
I'll be right back.
All right. No problem.
I'm gonna go back in the store.
Okay.
I haven't
Alright.
left the store yet. I did have one question.
Yes,
but
no
I'll
problem.
I'll let Pia go first.
Pia.
I'm gonna go up to the. I forgot his name. I'm sorry.
His name's Morris. Morrison.
Morris.
Morrison.
Morrison.
Yeah. Yes.
One last question about this boat.
Yeah.
You put the safety on. Can you teach me how to do that?
There's no more. Once you enchant all 3 of the seals, there is no safety.
There's no way I can stop these animals from saying the word and crushing me to death.
No. Once the three words are enchanted, there is no safety. Now it is final and
I
binding.
mean, we can say one word freely.
Oh dear,
You
sweet
can say
Baylor.
the closed
Okay.
word. You
because
can
then
say the-
it'll turn into it.
For instance, you can say alakazam, and
nothing will
if it's
happen.
already closed,
That's
nothing will
about
happen.
it.
What about
Yeah.
Cadabra though?
Ah!
Well,
No,
look.
the
well,
box is
he's-
outside.
No, I know.
The
That's what I
box- the
said.
box-
Oh.
That's what I
No,
said.
Thaden freaked
Oh,
out.
jeez.
Yeah, no. I gave the box to Harry. Harry's holding it for
What
a
a
minute.
trying to
the
give me a heart attack.
shopkeeper goes like this.
No,
Oh,
no,
God. Thank God he's outside. You know what? You guys got to get out of my shop. Seriously.
Can't
The
trust you
thing
anymore.
is outside. It's fine. It's fine. I just
All
wanted
right,
to
all right,
ask
all right.
about the safety.
Everywhere
but
we go, you embarrass me.
I'm gonna go back outside.
Okay.
I'll see you later. Thanks for the advice.
Mr. Gnome,
Yeah.
what was your question?
I
My
was just
God.
wondering if you had some one item in stock. I've
Tell
heard of
me.
an item of boots that could make you fly. I was wondering if
Hmm.
you had them in stock.
Boots that can make you fly. Make an investigation check.
Oh boy. I was cocked.
Roll it again.
17? No,
17.
18.
18.
No, investigation is +2.
No,
That's
23.
It's 17.
17.
36.
I have a lot of +3s. That's why I was like, oh, 1 + 2.
Boots
Though.
that can make you fly. So let's say boots of flying. Let's see.
My
Boots. I'll
intelligence
do a
is
Google
only-
search. Boots of flying. Okay. He goes into his ledger and begins flipping through pages and looks to see what kind of boots he has in stock. So the boots is the boots, but the boot, wing. And he's reading through. I have something that you might be interested in. It requires attunement, and it gives you flying speed equal to your walking speed. And you could use the boots to fly up to 4 hours, all at once, or in several shorter flights. If you per long rest. If you're flying when your duration of 4 hours expires, you descend at a rate of when you fall, you get crushed to death and die.
Good to know.
The boots regain 2 hours of flying capability for every 12 hours they're not in use. So actually, it is not a resting tied to your
So
resting.
Baka can fly now?
No,
Well,
I haven't bought them.
Well, they are not in that high of demand, so I could argue, but they will make you fly.
A little gnome flying around.
Let's see. How about 1,500 gold?
Oof.
I don't have 1,500. That's really out of my price
How
range.
much platinum is that?
150 platinum.
I could give you 80 platinum.
Is there a catch?
I don't know.
Seems very
Don't say the words.
So the
That's
gnome has
catch.
80 platinum. I'll tell you what, if the gnome has 80 platinum, if you come up with another 60 platinum, I'll let go of them for 140 platinum.
I can do the 60. in
Okay,
addition to
so
the 80.
60 platinum away from you, little man. 80 platinum off of the dwarf
Wow.
for a total of 140 platinum. And the winged boots, he hands them over into your possession. They require attunement before you can use them. And what I'll do is I will make a screenshot and I will send it to you in the group chat so everyone knows what Baka's new are.
Very
Okay.
generous.
Wait.
Théoden.
So
Thank you.
explain these boots again.
Hold on one second.
I can fly for up to 4 hours at one time, or I can do like multiple short flybys, really. And then every 12 hours, they regain 2 hours of flying.
So basically,
And I can only fly
You
at my
don't-
movement speed though, which is 25.
you don't need the boat then.
No, I do.
Well, if the trip
Oh,
is
okay.
long,
Doesn't need
if
the
the boat
boat.
trip is longer than 4 hours, he would absolutely need the boat.
Yeah. And it probably would be.
So I just sent the
Oh,
stats
wait
for
a
winged
minute.
boots.
So now if we push him off the boat, he could just get right back on.
What the fuck?
That is a true statement.
It's
Oh
true.
my
yeah.
Oh, rats.
That's
Winged
funny.
boots sent.
I didn't even think to do that. That's great.
While we're on the topic of conversation, may I have a money check just so I can get a sense of what the money
Yeah.
situation is with you guys.
Very poor now.
So Harry has 15 gold. And he's excited about his 15 gold, by the way. He feels like he's earning his keep. Pia, how much money do you have?
238 platinum and
238
1 gold.
and 1 G. Do you have any money in your horse?
No.
Okay, so you got empty saddlebags. Okay. Théoden, how much money do you have?
8 platinum
8 platinum.
now. And
Jesus.
And what?
353 gold.
353.
Hey, I'll pay you back. Don't worry.
And I have don't worry. We'll figure it out.
And you have what?
I got 500 gold in my saddlebag.
Okay, so plus 500 gold saddle. Okay.
Just Venmo me.
Baka, what do you got as far as finances?
The hell is Venmo?
35 gold,
35 gold,
64 platinum.
64 platinum.
I have jewels
Yes, that I know. You have this collection of jewels, right?
and a jeweled bracelet and a very expensive necklace.
Yeah, the necklace was priced at I think about 3,500.
Yes,
Okay.
something like that.
And then you're not even 100% sure if that was an accurate pricing.
Yeah,
but
they
then-
offered me 3,000 off the bat, so I knew I could get more.
Yeah. Sirach, what is your money situation?
138 platinum and 374 gold.
Okay. Do you have any money in your saddlebags?
No.
No. So the only person who has money in their saddlebags is Theoden.
Technically.
Okay. So now here's the only bad news. The only bad news is between you had 3 rooms and food for 3 weeks. Now I made a calculation before we started the game. Basically, that 3 rooms for 3 weeks at the inn plus food costs approximately 40 gold total.
Per person or total?
No, total 40 gold. So how are you guys breaking up the 40 gold?
I'll
needs to
pay
be-
for all
I'll
of
pay.
it since I probably have the most right now.
Oh,
Okay. All right, no problem. So then 258
That's
becomes
fair.
218.
I was gonna pay half.
238 platinum is what I had.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's true. So 258 platinum. So then what I'll do is
No, 238.
okay, I'm getting confused.
Yeah, yeah.
My fault.
No, it's cool. So now I have
platinum.
234.
That's
if I pay the
true.
40
You're
gold,
absolutely right
right?
because 4 platinum is 40 gold. So 234 platinum.
Cool. All right.
234 platinum, 1 gold. Okay. Awesome. So the room and
Everyone's
board was
sugar
paid for
daddy
the
this
weeks.
week.
Yes.
Mm.
Well, Theta is mine
Uh,
right now.
I mean, you're leaving me left dry there.
So
We
it
can work
is.
on that later.
It is in the early morning hours. Not exactly.
Yeah, and you've
noontime
stolen
yet.
enough from me anyway.
It's 11 a.m. You leave the magic shop. You
Yeah,
are in
look
the
at the
dusk
graph.
alley. You're in the dusk alley section of the city. The day is yours. What would you like to do?
Shit.
You think we could head back to the room real quick so I can attune to my new boots
You can.
just for 30 minutes? Well, I don't want you guys going to see Priscilla without me, basically. So I'm putting it out there.
Oh.
I assumed we might see her now because we're all stocked up. But
How long would it take Baka to attune?
Short rest, like an hour.
I don't care.
I
Cool.
mean, I have something I could do for that hour. If
Cool.
everyone
Yeah,
else
I
is
do.
cool.
I do too.
Cool. All right. Cool. So then, since you don't need a short rest for like healing spells or hit points, absolutely, you guys can be active. So Baka, it takes you an hour. Let's just say instead of 11 a.m., we boost it to 1 p.m. And now the boots are attuned to you. What are the items that you have attuned to you, Baka?
right, so I'm gonna take off the cloak of protection.
Okay.
I'm
And
gonna-
then that reduces your armor class to what?
to 18.
18 instead of 19. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have a cloak of protection +1 that you
I-
have in your possession, but you're not wearing it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
What are the other 2 items?
The stone of good luck and the Astorian sword.
Stone of Good Luck, Historian Sword, and the
wing boots.
And the wing boots. Done. Okay. What would Pia like to do during that hour of downtime? What's up?
Aiden, are you busy?
I am not.
You feeling strong?
A
Is that a
dwarf
yes?
is always feeling strong.
Well, test your might, and I'm gonna give him the cube and tell him how I want him to turn it.
Okay, no problem. So you hand him the cube, and
Okay.
the cube is almost completed. It's literally, instead of being multicolored on each side, it's got a majority of the 9 gems. Most of them are fold in on each side. The puzzle is nearly complete, but you're noticing it needs an extra little turn in order to turn it. Do you attempt, Theoden?
Yes.
Go for it. Make a strength check.
Oh shit.
What?
What's wrong, Theoden?
I feel like I'm gonna roll bad.
Can I give him
Make a
guidance on the strength
You
check?
may give him the guidance on the strength check. Roll a
you go.
d20.
But you
And
also
I
yours-
have
rolled great. I rolled great.
What'd you roll?
18 plus 3 plus my thing.
Plus 3. Plus the
Plus
three-
7. It's plus
This is
7.
the guidance.
Oh, the
Yeah.
guidance. 18 plus 3 is the guidance. 21 plus 7 is
Plus-
28.
Yeah.
yeah.
He rolled a 28.
Damn.
Okay.
Ooh.
It does not
You're so
budge.
It was just
strong.
the
It
nerves. It
does
was just the
not
nerves.
budge.
smashes
my
it in his
God.
hand.
Are you serious?
Théoden and Pia, both of you make a perception check.
Okay. Shit. Where's
I
my
give you both spiritual
Oh.
guidance.
Yes, emotional guidance.
Emotional
Dirty 20.
guidance.
Dirty 20 from Pia. Théoden, what do you got?
What is it? What kind of
It's
check?
it's a perception check, please.
12.
12. While you are putting your blood, sweat, tears, and energy into turning this thing that refuses to budge, you don't notice it. But from the opposite perspective of Pia standing and looking at you from this direction. So on the other side, as he's trying to fit it into place,
Yeah.
in the centerpiece of the 9, you have the 9 stem,
Mm-hmm.
a keyhole appears in the center gem as he's trying to make it work.
Maybe you need someone that's good with picking locks.
Maybe. Baka, did you see that? Or were
Baka-
you doing? Or was he
Baka was-
doing
Baka-
something?
Baka
Oh no, he
was
was
upstairs
doing
I was
tuning.
tuning. I was tuning.
Right,
I
right,
was
right.
upstairs
All right.
tuning.
So, all right.
I mean, Sirach, you could show Sirach.
can't get it.
yeah. So, Sirach, you're with us? Okay, good.
Yeah.
Sirach, did you see that lock? Do you know anything about this? Like, can you pick locks? Are you good at that?
I don't think he has pick locks. I think he maybe it was someone else who sold me theirs. I bought.
I mean,
pick
I
lock
don't
from you
have
guys.
anything to pick a lock with, but
He's
Oh.
he's having small
I'm
talk
pretty-
with everyone. I'm
pretty
struggling.
dexterous.
No, I'm trying to show them the thing that you don't notice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I sold Baka I gave Baka my thieves tools. All right,
Yeah, that
Théoden,
was
nice
from you,
try.
okay. That was.
I'll take it back from Théoden.
When you take
No,
it back
I'm
from
gonna get
Théoden, he refuses to give it to you and still struggling with it.
it's mine.
Grr!
That's my precious.
I will use the might of all the dwarves who have ever lived. Ah!
Oh my god.
So,
That's how
so when he
Théoden
hands
does
it back to you, you notice that the keyhole that was there when he was applying pressure disappears. Keyhole is not there now.
Well, it's a teamwork thing.
Maybe.
No,
Okay.
I don't think so.
Maybe we show this to Baka when he's done playing with his boots.
All right, so it's 1 o'clock. He comes downstairs in his brand new leather boots. They look snazzy.
Yeah.
He's
Leather
styling.
Wow, look
You
at
like?
you. Yeah, fly for me. Show me.
I'll fly around the common room.
Yeah, flutter
He
around.
hovers first. He hovers like a magician, like a third-rate magician.
And then he's
right?
like,
Yeah, and then
He's
he
just
lays,
flapping his-
then he lays down,
I can
starts to slowly kind of like make his way around the edge, like 3 miles an hour, just make it
Oh,
lap around as if he's swimming through the air.
he's gonna steal birds now.
Oh, that's giving me a really good idea.
So
In all seriousness,
I would like to take the eggs from this bird's nest.
So Baka, that cube you gave me a while back.
Yeah. What about it?
Well, I basically solved whatever the puzzle is, but it's resisting the final turn. So I had Théoden.
I
use
was
his
there. I was there.
mighty
to solve it. I was there.
dwarven strength to try to just force it, and then a little keyhole showed up.
Ah, I see where you're going with this.
Did you lick it?
Uh-huh.
You
No,
want
I
me
did
to-
not lick it. You want to maybe, if Théoden
Why
could
didn't
hold
you
it
lick
long
it?
enough,
You
yeah,
want to lick
take a
it, and
whack
I'm gonna
at it?
grab it.
If
I'm
they
gonna grab it.
can
from him. I'm gonna
show
grab
his
it from
dwarven strength,
Pia.
and I'll take a whack at it.
Can I
All
grab
right,
it
show
from
me the
Pia?
might of all the dwarves that have ever lived, and I'll hand him the cube.
The might of my brethren.
Now keep it steady, Théoden. Okay.
as he attempts to turn it from the opposite perspective in the center stone, you see the lock appear.
I would have lockpicked that shit.
Okay. When you attempt to lockpick it without checking to see whether or not it is trapped in any way, a magical bolt of lightning strikes you, or attempts to strike you. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Is this like an AoE thing?
It is a
Oh,
dexterity saving
no.
throw.
I will use evasion to start, and then I'll make
Is that
dexterity
all
saving
of
throw.
us?
No, just him.
Okay.
Saving throw, huh?
Yes.
28.
28, so you succeed, and I think if you succeed, you take no damage, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so you see the electric sparks come out, and he basically goes, "Whoa, shit!"
What happened?
Hold up.
What is this thing?
And apparently it's fucking trapped, man. What the hell?
It doesn't
Yeah.
want us to do anything to it. It wants to be left alone.
Fuck this shit. I'm going again.
Maybe Baylor's
Okay,
inside.
Go for it again.
I'm going again, guys. Yeah, let's go, Baden.
Go,
No,
just
it's
going
Baylor's
again. Go
sister.
again. Okay,
Yeah.
so when you say you're going again, do you mean that you're going to attempt to pick it regardless of whether or not it shocks you to get the damn thing
Yeah.
open?
Fuck that thing.
Okay,
And if
go.
it's-
So
it's
you
Pandora.
Okay,
It's
right,
Pan-
gotcha.
I'll take
Pandora's Rubik's Cube.
Why don't you just like vaporize him?
Oh my god.
All right.
Don't fucking. Thank God
We
we're
have
in
a
city.
cleric. It's fine.
All right,
We're
so-
we're all right.
So
We
it
got
does
candlesticks.
8d6 damage.
Okay. I use
let's see.
evasion or unless I don't have that anymore.
Damn,
Well,
that's like
evasion?
fireball.
No, never mind. I'm focusing on lockpicking it through.
Yeah,
the
you
pane.
can't. Yeah, exactly. So 5, 3, 6 is 11, 14,
It's gonna be really
15,
awkward through this common room.
19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So it does 26 points of lightning damage.
Great.
And the roll is going to be at disadvantage because you're being shocked with 26 points of
Okay.
lightning
Can
damage
I
as you're trying to focus.
Grant guidance.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Roll your disadvantage roll. Let's do it on the app just so that we're on the same level
Oh,
here.
you just killed me. I just rolled.
Oh, what? You already rolled?
I
it?
rolled. Yeah, I rolled 2 15s actually.
All right. Well, what is
Plus,
you rolled
well,
two-
plus my 11. But I'll roll on the app. It's whatever.
All right, hold on. Let me get the app open. Let me get it open. I think I'm out of the app already. I'm so terrible at this.
Session recovered for me.
Session recovered.
Recovered.
And let me see if I press close. If I press that. Okay, I see your names. So not they had enrolled. A 2 plus whatever.
Oh.
So that's
Yeah.
probably 2 plus what? What is it?
Plus 11, 13.
You
Yeah.
think
No
that
way.
do you think that maybe you could have opened it, but the shocking grasp situation distracted you at the last moment. So it is not open.
One more time. I can only take one more of this.
You're gonna get yourself killed.
Yeah, I'll risk it.
Okay, I'm gonna roll the
Okay.
8d6 again.
Okay.
Guess we're gonna have a rogue fighter warlock soon.
How much was the damage first time?
First time was 26.
26. Okay.
His name's not going to fit in the.
I know.
I'm gonna need a heal after this, Tatum. Or 5.
I'll think about it.
24.
I'll think
24
about it after
points
all
of
that platinum
electricity
you took from
damage.
me.
Oh
He
my
can't heal you
God.
if he's holding the box.
So you steal
I'm
yourself for
at
the
24
pain.
health now.
You steal yourself for the pain, and you dive back in with your lock picking tools made of metal, very conductive to electricity. And it's
Alright.
like as if you're sticking
Yes.
a fork.
I got it. That's a 20 and an 18. So 18 plus 11, 29.
29. The DC is 30 without the actual lock that
Are you
the actual pick.
fucking
Yes.
kidding me?
The DC is 30.
Wow.
Wait.
You
Wait,
have
do
to
we
I have the
you-
stone of good luck. Does that
Yes.
apply here?
Do we
That's
have a
how
key?
it feels.
So what did you get?
baby.
You got a 30?
Well, I don't know if the stone of good luck applies or not. That's the thing. It
I don't
applies
think-
I don't know. Did you
applies
apply it?
to- Hold on. No, I didn't apply it. Stone of good luck.
I think of going good luck applies to saving throws.
I don't.
So what did you get? A 29 or
I got
28?
a 29 without the stone.
All
of
right,
good
so well maybe the stone of good luck gets you to 30, and maybe it opens.
luck. Ability checks, saving throws, initiative. I mean, I have no idea. This is
Well,
ability
let's
checks,
just
saving
say
throws.
that it did not take effect. That the 29 is what you got. You needed a 30, or the actual key that is supposed to open the box. So you just almost. Would you like to try one more time to see if you can roll? I guess a 19. You need a 19 basically.
I can't roll better than that with disadvantage. Are you kidding me? I roll a 20 and 18.
Well, I don't know. I
Chris is
can't.
trying to kill me.
Well, I'm not trying to kill you. It sounds like you're trying to kill yourself.
No.
But if you want to
Reverse
try, you want to go
psychology
again.
bullshit.
You want to go
He's
again.
sick. He's sick of playing a rogue.
Taka, remind me again where you got this box.
Did we get it from the corpse of the red hand guy?
I believe that is true.
Oh, right. Maybe the key was
Does
there.
he have a key?
I didn't,
Back to the forest
no
fire.
one gave me a key. Or no, I
That
didn't see
key
in the
was
body.
definitely there or in Curelive. I don't see how it could be
Or
anywhere
you
else.
blew it up.
Well, yeah, that's
Well,
very, very possible.
let's just toss this box aside and move on with our
All right,
lives.
Dayton, I need some heals,
We'll
please.
try later.
So you're throwing the box away?
No. I'm gonna
Oh,
keep
okay,
it.
okay. I was just checking.
We'll try
Oh my
again
god,
later.
a 20 and that didn't count. Hold on, let me look Google it. I'm gonna say it's a stone of good luck.
Well,
let's
okay. I'll tell you what. You Google it, and we'll hold off for just a second because things dramatically change if he's actually got a 30 instead of a 29. And listen. I'm good to go. So you let me know which direction you want to go.
We're gonna get locked in this fucking thing.
Listen,
Yeah.
I'm fucking ready, baby.
It says.
Let's
It says
go.
okay. This one says the stone of good luck also give a +1 bonus to skills? Question mark. And it's proficiency. I mean, I'm proficient with the
You are proficient with the lock picks.
pick. So,
So you're saying, let me actually, you know what? Just let me
it's
jump
such
in.
a.
Let
I
me
don't
jump
know.
into this. Maybe we'll allow it. So let's see. So, Stone of Good Luck. Stone of Good Luck 5e.
What is that
It
beeping?
says +1 bonus to ability checks and saving throws.
Not me.
And initiative.
Personally, I would have to say I personally believe that ability checks are not skill checks. Ability checks are just ability checks. So I'm gonna have to say a no to that.
Fuck.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say ability check. So it's a 29, not a 30.
All
I
right.
apologize.
But that hurts so much.
So
Literally,
he looks like
I was-
his white hair is literally tinged with black smoke. There's like
Aiden,
smoke coming
heals.
from his mohawk.
Please,
Damn. Wait, can I go?
I need heals, please.
We're not in combat, right?
No, of course not.
No.
All right, so I'll throw a.
So did we just do this like in the middle of a city? Like
You
is that what
did
we
that.
just
You did that.
We did it in the
you did
tavern.
the downstairs tavern. But luckily, it's for
We're
whatever
playing with a
reason.
box and everyone's drinking, eating their breakfast,
Yeah,
and suddenly our rogue is
when-
getting electrocuted.
When the rogue got electrocuted twice, it caused people to jump up on top of the bar. It caused one person turned the table over sideways and is hiding behind it. Yeah, it's not a pretty sight.
A little startling.
We will continue this at a later date.
I'll just do cure wounds on him. I'll run up to him, smack him on the ass.
Yeah, put it back in
Left
your
ass
pocket.
cheek.
Yep, I got it. It's
Left ass
done.
cheek.
Cure wounds.
So Pia, for the time being, has the.
Wait. Let me
Yeah.
find it. Cure wounds
Slap
at.
the ass cheek and let's get moving.
Let me do it.
Fifth
You know
level.
what? I'm feeling generous. I'll do it at 5th level.
Fifth level.
My
Fifth level
boy.
gives you what is it? 4d8 plus 3 or something?
It's
4 or 5?
5d8.
5d8. So roll your 5d8, 5 8-siders, and add your 3, and let them know what the power of a loon.
The power of a loon. Guide me. Right as I smack him, his ass jiggles.
As you smack him, as you get smacked in the ass, from right above you, a storm cloud appears, and a little like dark storm cloud, and snowflakes start to fall and land on you and disintegrate. Stick your
22.
tongue out.
How much?
22.
22.
With the +3.
Oh, with the +3, 22 plus
So
3.
delicious.
25.
Nice. All right, I'm at 49 now.
25.
Okay.
That was
and you
rough.
so you are missing some hit points and you are missing a 5th level spell slot. Okay. Let's continue the day, shall we? What would you guys like to do?
Do we want to go see Priscilla Harper
Well, that
or
was. Are we not going to talk about that?
about what?
What is there to talk about? Pia put it back in his
I'm-
pocket.
I'm so close to unlocking,
Aka's
guys.
back to life. We're good.
We're not going to try and unlock. All right.
I mean,
What?
we can try it another
How
day.
else do you
We'll
think we're
try
gonna do it?
later because we're just embarrassing ourselves in the tavern. We should probably just like
Okay.
yeah.
We can-
The
we can
making a
bartender
try
scene.
is like the bartender is like, I'm not going to take your rooms from you, but you guys really need to go.
All right.
You're
Let's
scaring
go-
everybody.
Let's go see Priscilla. Let's go see Priscilla.
You got to go.
Go
All right,
outside.
You don't have to go
all
home,
right.
but you got to get out of here.
All right, lady. All right. God
Go,
damn.
go play with that outside.
So you make your way to the Citadel area, to
Yeah.
Harper Castle.
Is that well, that was the
Talk to
plan.
some
all
That
right.
is that according
Priscilla.
to the map given to you by the cartographer, which is like a hearthstone in in World of Warcraft, you have been hearthed to the Citadel area of the city. The Harper Castle, they call it a castle, but it's anything but. It's basically a 3-story wood building.
They call it a castle.
It's like
A
you look at it, you're
castle.
like, what is this? Is a castle? Are they kidding? So
Fancy.
it's just a sign that says Harper Castle, and it's basically a house. So it's, let's say, 2 p.m. In fact, you walk up the main steps and into a large room that does have an impressive chandelier hanging down in the center, and 2 sets of stairs going around the side, going all the way up to his 2nd floor, that can be seen from the lobby.
No
Doors-
guards.
So there are
Baka's
guards.
gonna
There
try
are
to steal the
there are
chandelier.
Absolutely guards.
Oh, okay.
I would use
Yeah,
my
yeah.
wing boots to steal a chandelier.
There is a line. As you begin to float above, some of the guards with their pikes and their halberds are like, sir,
Ooh, did they
sir,
poke your butt?
sir, you
Help!
can't, you
Help!
can't do
I
that.
can't.
You
Help
can't do-
me! I'm flying. Help!
So somebody get a mage. Help this guy.
Help me!
Somebody go on. You climb up the stairs and jump
Help!
Does
up.
anybody have a ladder?
You
Guys,
stole fizzy
get him-
lifting drink.
Get him out of here.
Grab my hand.
You, Johnny, go up there. Jump from the top stair. Jump from the top. Hang over the
Jump,
banister.
Throw your
Stop
pikes
that.
at him. Poke
We're
him.
gonna
He's
hang
probably
up.
filled with air.
I'll use my mage hand to grab him by the pants and pull him down.
Okay, Baka, make a performance
Oh,
or
that was
deception
smart.
check.
That was smart.
I want them to. I want to see if the leader of the elite guards knows whether you're kidding or not. What's going
24.
on? Okay, they're
Was
completely
he
believe
kidding though?
they.
I
I
wanted them to
was
pop
completely
him with their
bullshit.
pole arms.
He's completely full of shit, but he rolled past the 20. The guy is totally fooled.
Damn,
They think that the
okay.
gnome is in dire straits, and then somehow he's floating.
What the fuck did you guys do to me?
And so just get him. And you see literally there are soldiers hanging from the banister trying to grab him and reach at him. And he's staying out of reach on purpose. Get him.
Guys,
Does my mage
come on.
hand get him?
Your
Come
mage
on.
hand gets him. So Baka, even though you're intentionally floating where you are, you do feel a tug at your pants. Do you resist the tug at your pants?
No, I'll let him tug my
He's
pants
going
off.
with the tug. He's going with the tug. I knew it.
He can take the
I knew
pants
he'd
off.
do it.
But that's what I was gonna say. If you
Ding-dong.
resist the tug, he's not gonna the mage hand is not strong enough to pull you down if you decide
But
to
it's
fly.
strong enough to pull my pants down, right?
It's strong enough to pull your pants off. Yeah,
Okay,
I have
well,
to do a check.
Pants are gone.
Okay, so
He resisted
literally
the
all of a
tug?
sudden he's floating, going oh, and his pants start to pull off of. He's literally wearing his pants down by his ankles.
Is
He
he
does have
perky? Is he
he does
perky?
have underwear on. The underwear have a few stains on them. That's probably the only embarrassing.
Ah!
But
Well,
I use
when you
mage
get
hand again and take his
electrocuted, you
underwear
know.
off.
yeah.
Fucking
So
Chris.
so basically he's got stained underwears on that
Yes.
look like
Yellow and brown.
no. Actually, they're probably what
Bloodstained.
color are they, Buck? I got a little
Oh, they're fucking heart boxers, man.
heart
No,
boxers,
I'm talking
white
about
and pink heart boxers, and then, so and basically now the women who are online waiting to be seen are like ooh. So
If only he wasn't a gnome.
yeah, and then the other guys like, get him down from there. Someone get his pants back on. This is inappropriate. You get the net from in the back. Get a net.
Get the net,
Giant
damn it! Come
butterfly
on!
net.
And the other's like, what net? The fishing net. Get the
Butterfly
fishing net.
yeah.
So
I'm
now
not
literally
catching 'em.
after a couple of minutes, they go up there, they come back and with this like huge net that looks like it smells of fish, reeks of fish in here now. And now they basically got this net and they're trying to like catch you with the net. And I would assume you're conveniently sliding out of the way every time.
Oh
they-
yeah, oh yeah, I'm out of the way. I'm just like floating all
Ah,
around.
and then the guy with the net tumbles over
Oh.
and falls a half a flight and he takes 4 points of bludgeoning
What
damage.
did I do here?
Hold on a second. Let me just keep track of that guy's health just in case you guys decide to fucking fight
Kill 'em.
people. Okay.
Listen,
So-
if someone swings, I'm going in.
All right, I think
Okay.
it's time for me to go down.
So how do you pull off the descent?
All of a sudden, when I'm like 10 feet above the ground, I
Mhm.
just drop.
Oh, get him up. He's injured. Get him up. And they pick you up.
Ah!
They quickly try to like one guy's grabbing one side of your pants.
Yo.
The other guy's
Wanted
they're
to
not
shoot him
doing it.
down.
Oh,
They're picking you
Guys-
up off the ground,
oh,
trying to
what
lift
the
your
fuck
pants on.
happened? You guys have a health
You
potion or
should have.
something?
You should have.
You guys have
Get
a
it-
health potion?
Make a persuasion check.
Get free health potions. Oh, that's persuasion. That's 16.
Get him a health potion. Get him a health. You have some
I
guy
need more
comes
help.
over. One of the guy behind the desk taking the appointments in the appointment ledger gets up and gives you a little vial of something. He says, "Drink this. Drink this." Do you drink it?
Yeah.
You heal back 2d4 plus 2. So actually roll 2 4-siders and add 2 hit points and add that to your damaged health.
Okay. It's one way to get free health.
So order is somewhat restored, and you realize that there was
6
a
health.
line in order to seek an audience with what is known as the Triumvirate. Do you guys put your name on the list?
Sure.
Okay, so after that chaos, you end up sitting there waiting 3 hours before you're actually invited in to see Priscilla Harper and her 2 brothers. So actually, considering the fact that it was a boring 3 hours to wait, it was actually kind of a good way to entertain yourselves. At least you talked about that for the first half hour. So it's 5 o'clock in the evening on the same day. You make your way into what I guess would be considered the throne room. But really, it's come on, it's a large study. Seriously,
Okay.
there's 3
Like
chairs.
a civic center.
Yeah, basically, it's like what it's like. The best thing, it's like a small cafeteria in the basement of like a church or something. Like that's the best way I could describe it. Like it's nothing. It's not impressive at all. But at the end of this chamber, there are 3 chairs. In the center chair, there is a male. And there's a male on the left, and then a familiar Priscilla Harper on the right. So younger brother, older brother, sister, right?
Is Mario wearing a red stuff and Luigi?
No. Unfortunately, while I want it to be easy for you guys to remember, I didn't go that far. I'll give you a little bit of a description of what they. So Priscilla, you've already met. She kind of resembles an older Selma Hayek. Selma Hayek, I'm sure everyone in the stream knows who she is. If she doesn't, just Google her. Maybe she'll start trending. She's in a very attractive Mexican American actress, very attractive. Imagine that she's 50, 55, showing a little wear and tear, but still gorgeous.
Loves his Selma Hayek.
I love my Selma Hayek. I will fit Selma Hayek in my adventures any way I can. Anyway,
all the time.
Yes. So that's Priscilla Harper. Now,
Priscilla, everybody looks like Selma Hayek.
Everyone looks Selma Hayek. Okay. Mario and Luigi are an interesting bunch. Mario, I don't know if you know who Jason Alexander is. Jason Alexander is the guy that was in Seinfeld. Not Seinfeld, but the shorter, bald guy with the glasses.
Oh, George
Costanza. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Imagine George Costanza at a Renaissance fair. That's basically what Mario looks like.
That's beautiful.
Okay. Now, his younger brother looks like, believe it or not, he doesn't have the voice, but he looks like a little bit like Pee Wee Herman. Okay. And the way in which they talk to each other, right off the bat, before the conversation even starts, without making a perception check, you sense a vibe that these 3 argue with each other an awful lot. That they don't agree on anything. And you also get the vibe that maybe Priscilla is not necessarily wearing the pants in the family. While she visited Flitwick and she took control when she was by herself, she might be second or third man on the pole, so to speak. So that's something that hits you right off the bat. You don't think that she's in control. So when you walk up, she starts talking to you first and goes, "Oh, gentlemen from the natural ones, it is so good to see you." And immediately Mario, George Costanza, cuts her off and goes, "Who are these individuals? Are they here to bend the knee and kneel and pledge their undying loyalty to their future king?" And then the younger brother, who looks like Paul Rubens, looks like Pee Wee Herman, goes, "Oh, brother, you seriously, that is the wrong way in which to deal with this situation. You need to be much nicer to people when they come here. I'm very offended. You need to, honestly, didn't our sister just say that these were the heroes of Flitwick and that's how you treat them?" And then all of a sudden they completely ignore the fact that the 5 of you are here and they start arguing with each other, bickering back and forth. Like as oblivious that you guys are even standing there waiting for them to talk. What do you do?
Is there anything for me to steal?
Oh, for God's sake.
Thaden, bring down a divine smite on them to stop them from arguing.
Baka, make a perception check.
Ooh,
It's not a good
That's
idea.
what I want to hear, Chris. Only 13.
We start looking
With
through
a
my
13, you don't.
spells.
With a 13, you don't see anything
Start
particularly
thumbing through those
worthy of being
spells.
stolen. But you do notice that there is a you notice 6 soldiers at the perimeter, 3 on each side of the room. So if you're obviously being watched, your every move. So even if there was something valuable, it might not be the best time.
Well,
Yeah.
no, it's an
That's-
unconscious
yeah.
behavior.
Yeah.
Look.
Chill
So-
with the
So
steal.
What did
I
we
just
want to
gave
ask
you
her anyway?
800 platinum.
So eventually their arguing starts to
80
simmer
platinum,
down, and they
800
go,
gold.
so
No, was it 80 platinum? Yeah,
It was 80
whatever.
platinum.
So Mario tells his sister to shut up in a very rude way and goes, I have an idea. These are shut up. I know what I'm doing. I'm the future king. You're not the future king. I'm the future king. I know what to say here. If these are the heroes of Flitwick, what we'll do is we'll throw them a banquet. And she's like,
Aye.
that's what I just said. Are you kidding me? And then he goes, we're going to have a banquet for you tomorrow in your honor. Dress appropriately. There are shops in the town where you can buy appropriate clothes for a banquet. We'll have food. We'll have music. It'll be in your honor. There'll be speeches, and this will be our formal thank you to you. So no one can say that I'm not a hospitable guest.
You guys know what that means. We're not.
What does that mean?
No. Oh shit. Oh.
What does
Did
that
What
mean,
kind-
dwarf?
Did I say that out loud?
Yes, you did.
Biddies.
What does it mean, dwarf?
It means
means
Sound
I
very
learned
how to
with
dance.
my armor.
for somebody that's calling us heroes.
I'm sorry, Mr. Tiefling. What did you say?
You seem very aggressive and on edge for somebody trying to honor heroes. You're
Well,
talking
you're-
to us in a very aggressive
Well,
manner. Is
I have
this a
to. I
bad
have
time?
to say
Can I
that
stealth?
you make it. You absolutely can stealth. I say that
Yeah, sure.
an
Go ahead.
excellent. You're making an excellent point.
24.
Someone as handsome as you, we should have you on the council here, and actually, you could teach my brother some manners because he's very rude. Very rude. You should treat these men with respect and dignity, and we're going to honor them. So you should have led with that, brother. Shut up, will you please? You're embarrassing yourself. You should never speak. Don't speak. And then they start bickering back and forth with each
I
other.
agree.
So eventually Priscilla says, enough. Gentlemen, just give them rooms. Give them rooms here in the castle. We will give you rooms. You will each have a room of your own to put your stuff away, to have a bath, to have some food brought to you. I apologize for we never agree on anything, but I promise you that we will have the royal treatment for you tomorrow afternoon. This area we have a banquet hall downstairs. Lead them to their rooms. Go. And they literally, like, handmaidens come from out of the corners and like try to gently like lead you away. Were there any questions you guys wanted to throw out at them before they lead you to your rooms?
What kind of music are you playing?
Oh my god.
Oh, it's the most trendy music we have here. Trust me, you will love them, sir. You will absolutely love
Is
them.
there anyone that can massage me in the bath?
I'm sure that can be arranged. I will find someone. I will find someone to massage you, Mr. Dwarf. Absolutely.
Oh, thank you, Mr.
not a problem.
Priscilla, thank you.
Yes,
What
and
is the name of
I'm
the
Luigi. I'm Luigi.
That was Luigi.
I'm Luigi. My name is Luigi. I hope we become
Luigi's
close
gonna
personal
massage
friends.
me.
If you
Luigi's gonna massage.
well, don't slow your roll, Mr. Dwarf man. I'm royalty here. I can get one of the ladies to do it for you, but you know,
Oh, that'd be better. I
Okay.
think that'd be better.
I don't know.
I'll consider it though.
Sounds like the dwarf wants you to do it.
Oh, all right.
So now the name of the band is a name. It is not Orcish Revenge. It is a name that you've never heard of before. I know where
Okay.
you were going with that one.
Okay,
You've
good.
never heard
Yeah,
the name
I
of the band
know where
before.
They
you're
changed
going
their
with that
name
one,
because
too.
they know.
I'm glad you mentioned that because I didn't even think about it.
Uh-huh.
So
I was just thinking of I'm in a castle. All the shit I could steal now.
so when you stealthed it, obviously you would stealth at disadvantage. Make
I
a
would
stealth
stealth
check.
behind the boys when they were being annoying. Disadvantage. All right. It's 24.
24. I got to make 6 checks. Fail. 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 Natural 20. One of them notices you, and you can tell that he has your eyes locked on you.
Yeah, I'm just hiding behind the guys behind the team because
So the 3 of them,
I'm trying to hide from the monarchs.
the monarchs don't see you. They have
Yes.
no clue that you're there.
Okay.
Their focus is on other things, each other mostly. They apparently love to fight. So they lead you away off to your own private rooms. Is there anything that you would like to do?
Well, I have one question.
Yes.
What about our pets and our goods, our bags?
Well, it's up to you. You basically, you can arrange, I guess, if you want to leave them in the rooms and shut the door, or if you want to take them with you, it's completely up to you.
Do we wanna bring them?
Although, if you get the impression that maybe bringing the pets to the banquet tomorrow might not be the most appropriate thing to do. In fact, let's say, well, let me wait until Theoden gets back. I want all you guys to hear this. So he's in the baño, I think. But is there anything else that you guys would like to do in the meantime?
Steal stuff.
Steal stuff. You clean the room out.
I don't want to do my own room. That's too suspect. I want to do others.
Oh, okay.
He takes the soaps and the towels.
The bath towels.
Okay.
So wait, we're basically in our own rooms for the night.
You have an individual room. It's not quite nighttime yet. It's like maybe about 5:30 p.m. It's approaching evening. Basically, you've been given a room in that building so that you don't have to necessarily. They have no idea that you paid for a room, so they're being courteous. You do not have to stay in these rooms. It's just basically one of those situations where if you trust the other room that you already have much more, then you can go back there. It's up to you. But what happened to Theoden? He came and left. Theoden!
IBS.
Maybe, you never know. IBS usually clogs me up. I don't know, I guess the opposite, I suppose. All right,
it
so
works both
all
ways,
right,
but-
so then you know what? I will advance the story. I will wait no longer.
You could always let me steal stuff in the meantime.
Yes, you're thinking about passing the time by stealing stuff, and Baka receives a knock at his door.
Oh boy. All right, I will answer it.
And at the door, leaning against the door in a kind of sensual kind of way, is Luigi, the brother. Hello, little man.
Yes.
I'm here for your massage.
May I enter? May I enter and discuss some business with you?
Sure. Come on in.
Thank you. He saunters in. He saunters in.
Oh God.
Oh, what a lovely room. But of course it is, because it's our rooms. May I sit? And there's a chair there. Can you sit down?
Yes.
Of course. Let's take seats.
Yes. And he motions to you and let you sit across it.
I'm gonna like sit on the edge, very uncomfortable.
Right on the edge, with an uncomfortable look on your face.
ready to run.
And he leans forward and goes, "You have nothing to fear from me, little man. I have many to attend to my pleasures. You have nothing to fear."
I see. And how can I help you today, Mr. Luigi?
Ah,
Lord Luigi.
Lord Luigi, you've got that right. So, have you enjoyed your stay here in this lovely city controlled by the Harper's family?
Yeah, so far so good.
Good. I'm glad. I'm glad that you've enjoyed yourself. What is your stance in regards to the Harper family? In regards to their being the family that controls the realm? I'm curious.
I have my utmost respect for Priscilla after she used that incredible magic spell to destroy that one city filled with undead fiends.
Nope.
That was Priscilla, or was that someone else? Was that Priscilla? Nope.
Mm-mm.
Can't remember.
Make a performance check.
Oh,
Maybe you
shit.
fool him anyway.
Wow. She just,
No, definitely not
job.
gonna.
Giving you the chit. That's not a
10.
disadvantage.
10.
Yeah.
He squints his eyes as if that doesn't sound like his sister, but he lets it go because he doesn't want to make it uncomfortable.
I was thinking
And he
something.
goes, Well, in
Wow.
any event, I love my sister. My sister is the future of this family. My older brother, on the other hand, is an asshole.
Well, that's not far from what I've seen today,
Yes.
if you don't mind me being so candid.
Well, I like people who are forward with their feelings and opinions, who speak their mind and aren't afraid to insult those in power. So I could see someone like you going places. I noticed from your ability to hide that you may be of the roguish persuasion, someone who has a particular set of skills. Would that be right? Would I be correct in that assessment?
You would be correct.
Excellent, excellent. I was wondering, well, before I tell you why I'm really here, I think you need to know that there is a movement afoot in this city. War is coming. It's inevitable.
I've heard.
Yes, the Zentarum will march soon. That's what our spies tell us. And it's only a matter of time before the factions join forces in order to defeat the new prince or become swallowed by him.
But do you really think that the factions would join forces? You guys seem
Well,
pretty separate from what I've seen.
That is true. That is true. But in times of trouble, we always put aside these petty squabbles. We did it 2 years ago, and we'll do it again under the correct leadership.
The Harpers.
Now, yes, but here's where I may need the help of someone like you. My brother is the heir to the Harper family. And in the absence of Barda, the orc that led us 2 years ago, she died on the battlefield. A new leader will need to be chosen.
I see.
It would probably be my brother Mario.
And let me guess, you disagree with that.
I don't think that it would be the best decision. He's too rough around the edges. He's too
He seems a little
arrogant. He's
impulsive and hot-headed.
Yes, I think it would be very, very bad for the realm if I were to allow him to control everything. I think I have a more measured and relaxed personality for that position. The only thing is that he's standing in my way.
I see.
Yes.
Ooh. Oh shit.
So there's a banquet tomorrow. He goes
Oh,
into his pouch, pulls out a tiny little canister
Here
of
we go.
puts it on the
gosh.
desk. And it's a
Where'd
vial.
that come from?
It's a vial with liquid in it.
Did
If you
find
were to
that one?
if you were to pour a little bit of this in my brother's drink, perhaps we can both get what we want. You would have the friend of a future king.
And how do I know you wouldn't just cast me aside after I've done such a thing?
Oh, very smart. You're a smart gnome. Very, very smart. You've certainly wise beyond your years. Excellent.
Yeah, well, I've grown up rough too.
Yeah. So what kind of an assurance would you need from me in order to do this? What could I do for you to make you confident that I can be someone who can be trusted? Keep in mind, my sister knows that I'm here. It's not just me, but it's
Can
Priscilla
I
as
insight
well.
check that?
Yes, absolutely. Go for it.
16 plus 6, 20.
He's telling the truth.
Interesting.
But that doesn't, obviously that's just in the flow of conversation. The question he asked you was like, is there anything that I can do in order to gain your trust?
Trust is a fickle thing.
Perhaps you just need to take a chance. I'll tell you what, do it or don't do it. It is inevitable. What will happen will happen. Just understand that this offer is on the table. And should you decide to put it in his drink and it befalls an accident after the party, because it's a slow acting toxin that will take place over the course of the next week, you may not even be in the city by the time it takes effect. And when you return, and I am the leader of this faction and then the leader of the entire resistance, you will certainly have a friend with me. So before you decide, I will leave you to your chamber and your privacy. And you've lovely little pets. They're absolutely beautiful. I think they're adorable. The cat is just, oh my goodness.
Yeah, I don't trust this bitch.
Well, anyway, it's been a pleasure discussing business with you. If it's completely up to you. I have no fear of what you will do or decide not to do, because you won't be believed anyway. That is actually part of your charm, that you could do this and walk away and probably never be even questioned. Anyway, by the way, you're adorable. Have a great evening and enjoy our hospitality, and we'll see you at. Oh, by the way, that outfit. You need to pick something out with some color, some
what is
flair.
the dress attire for tomorrow?
It's a black tie affair. Silks, satins, and bright colors, and ties. You can bring your weapons, but your armor would be very out of place. And the animals, as beautiful as they are, I can get a handmaiden to watch your animals if you so desire.
I appreciate that.
Mhm.
I'll think about it. I might just leave them at our previous tavern.
Excellent. It's been a pleasure talking to you.
Question.
Turns around and leaves. Now, this is 5 p.m. You guys went to separate rooms. Baka is now kind of basically trying to like inhale all of this information.
I should have done more insight checks on that shit.
But now it's up to Baka basically to decide to tell you what the fuck happened or not.
Yeah,
Because
I'm gonna
it's
use
specific-
the earrings.
Okay, go for it.
This shit's too huge for me to contemplate alone. So the earring goes to all of them or one?
The earring goes to all of them.
Okay.
The only person who doesn't hear is Harry.
Thank fucking God. So guys, I had Luigi come, and it was a very interesting visit. In simple words, he asked me to poison and kill his brother tomorrow at the feast.
You gonna do it? He was a dick.
I know, but killing someone just because they're a dick, I mean,
Yeah, I don't trust that guy.
we'd all be dead a dozen times over then.
What, killing somebody because he was a
How
dick?
so?
You steal from people that do nothing wrong.
What if you dose both of them?
Oh gosh.
Oh,
See, he's already on guard,
shit.
and I'm not entirely
The
sure his
Rock,
brother wouldn't
bro.
expect anything anyways.
There you go. I'm with Sirach. That was
Put
that
it
was
all
game
on
changer.
Priscilla.
That's a
That
pretty good
was a
plan.
game
Well, he said
changer.
Priscilla's aware of him being here, and I believe
Yeah,
believe that
but
to
would
be
he?
true.
Would she
So
be
Priscilla-
aware of a
Priscilla-
double cross?
Priscilla might be aware that he's talking to me about this, and if he suddenly died, she would obviously suspect us or me.
But what if they poisoned each other?
It's very complicated.
What if
you're
they
talking about
poisoned each other?
Poisoning and then framing.
That's exactly what
That
it's
requires incredible dexterity and luck.
Well, you have
well,
a stone
Mr.
of luck.
Mr.
We both
friggin'
have really good
Plus
dexterity, so
35
what's the problem
dexterity.
here?
Yeah, come on.
It's just, what do you guys? Yeah, what do you think? Do we want Mario being in charge of the Harper?
Y'all
action,
thinks it's a great idea,
or
don't
would
you?
you rather have
Peter?
Luigi?
I got an idea.
All hail
What's your
Hitler.
idea? Oh God, let's hear it.
During the banquet, you go to the bar, you get 3 drinks. Okay?
Okay, let's hear this.
And you pour the liquid from the vial in 2 of the drinks. And then you go up
Okay.
to Mario and Luigi. You have your drink that doesn't have the juice in it. And then the 2 other drinks. And you'd be like, Mario and Luigi, here's to the Harpers. And then we all drink
That's
together and they
That's
drink
exactly
both.
what Sirach
I think this
said.
is
Exactly.
a terrible
But that's
idea.
how we should go about it. I'm agreeing with Sirach and putting more
Okay,
detail.
all
and
right,
just-
all right.
Yeah.
So
that's
we have
it.
a plan.
I love Sirach's plan. I absolutely love it. I'll even help you. I'll do it.
Oh shit. Okay.
You would do
We
it.
we all drink together.
We all drink together.
We all drink from the vial together.
We,
How about that?
we all take a dose.
Game over screen.
Total party kill.
Ugh.
Yep.
Fatal.
They all
The end
poisoned
of the
themselves.
Bachelor one.
The end.
That's,
Thanks for watching, guys.
that's how this is gonna turn around
We
on us.
appreciate it. We
It's
love
gonna
you.
get put in 3 goblets. We're gonna drink from the poisoned goblets. Game over. Harry is the victor.
God.
It'd be a very short book
Yeah,
for
because
Harry.
Harry's gonna be too much of a bitch to drink.
Harry doesn't know anything about this
We
plan.
we don't tell Harry.
Yeah, do not tell anyone this.
No, no.
I don't know if I should.
Hear
go
that,
through it.
YouTube? Do not tell a soul.
What do you guys think about Luigi being in charge, though?
I think
I think
We
it's
just-
a terrible idea.
I think we try to catch a moment alone with Priscilla before we do anything.
Sure.
All right. We can
Let's
all
wear our
meet up and
sexiest
cast
outfits.
invisibility.
Yeah. Wait. That's what I was gonna ask. Do we? Can we like assume that we just go buy outfits and just take the gold or what? What are we doing?
What?
Well, no,
Well-
we'd have to role play the buying of the outfits just a little bit.
But
as
we're
like a break.
heroes, can't we?
But
Like,
basically,
borrow
you would go
something?
to you would basically, tell me, okay, we want to go buy outfits. Then I would tell you where on the map you went,
That's
and then
what
I'd ask you how you want to dress and how much it would cost.
Okay, that's what I was gonna ask.
But I
Alright,
mean,
so we
but
should
but
probably
the
do
thing is that I don't want to interrupt this conversation about the strategy. If you guys would like a break from it and want to just do the dress up and then go back to it,
Why don't
that's
we?
fine.
Let's just play dress up.
Let's go meet with
Well,
Priscilla.
I
is
mean,
my
Who cares about
I
adventuring? Let's
kinda
go
wanna
try
play
out clothes.
That's it. That's it.
is my cloak fancy enough for this, or do I need like something else? Because I'm not really.
You could probably put your make a make
oh,
it-
he
make
doesn't
a-
wanna leave
make
the
an intelligence
clothes.
check.
Gotta polish those
Take your
horns.
hand
and
out
you're
with
good.
the
Make an
staff.
intelligence check.
13.
You
All right,
can
when you're
take
13,
another
you
bag
think to
from his
yourself,
fucking
you
stick.
think to yourself, like, I could stand to go and get myself like a fancier shirt and maybe like a new pair of trousers, because I have been on the road forever. But there's no way in the world I'm not wearing this cloak on top of it.
I'm dropping bank for this event.
Outfit.
You don't have that much money.
Yeah,
Oh, wait,
right.
no, you do. You do.
Shut the fuck up.
You have the 500 gold. I forgot in your.
Listen. I don't want to hear it. I don't have any money because I spent it on you.
Best thing you've done so far.
So would you guys like to go shopping and then continue the conversation?
Shopping.
Or is there something else you'd like to discuss? I don't want to cut the conversation short. I want you guys to.
Yeah. Let's.
Is
push-
anybody knocking on our doors?
Nope.
Okay.
Just it seems Baca has the impression from
Pia
Luigi
wants to
that the
visit.
reason
No,
why
I
he knocked
don't-
on that
I don't
door
know.
the reason why he knocked on
somebody
that
else
door
has
was
another
because
plan,
because he saw the the assassin type qualities.
Yeah.
He was trying to hide and he saw how nimble he was. So whatever. Maybe he just who knows why he picked Baca.
Okay.
We should talk to Priscilla. I think.
Can I
Cal's
go?
got a
Can I
good
cast
idea.
invisibility and go look for Priscilla?
Absolutely, you can. You cast invisibility. Make an investigation check. Did you tell them to wait for you?
Yeah.
Okay, so
I just said I was gonna
basically
go look for Priscilla. real
Yeah,
quick.
exactly. So make an investigation check.
15.
15. At 15, you start wandering the halls, trying not to bump into there are lots of patrols that patrol this three level house.
Do I need
Castle,
stealth
right?
too?
3-level house,
Well, here's the
one bathroom.
situation. You notice a door at the end of a hallway with two soldiers standing in front of it. You hear a woman's voice. What do you do?
I'm gonna get closer.
Okay, as you get closer and you make a perception check,
25.
you
Yeah.
you absolutely hear Priscilla Harper's voice behind the wall talking to someone. You do not know who she's talking to, though.
Can I hear what they're talking about?
What was the roll?
25.
25.
19 plus 6.
It's a one-way conversation, and you can get really close to the door and listen because you're invisible. If you were visible, there's no way you could get close enough before the two guards would have been like, yo, get out of here. But since you're invisible, they have no idea you're there. You're very close, almost with your ear to the door. And you hear her say something along the lines of, so is it in action? Is it safe? You're not arguing. If you're going to keep arguing, listen. Listen. You're not my father. Don't talk to me like that. You're not. What? That's it. I don't want to talk to you right now. When you've come to your senses, then you'll talk to me. Otherwise, Goodbye. Goodbye. That's all you hear.
All right. Is anyone coming out? I'm gonna back up from the door and
You-
see if anyone comes out.
Yes, in fact, it's a good thing that you backed away from the door because the door opens abruptly and Priscilla comes out and she says, leave me alone. I'm going for some air. And the soldier goes, ma'am, we're supposed to follow you. Leave me alone. I'm going to get some air. And she turns and they don't follow her. And she goes off into about 20 feet down the hallway in the opposite direction from you. And then there's these two double doors that open into a patio area where she gets to overlook a garden, like a rose garden. And she seems a little flustered even from this distance, a little annoyed.
I will follow and approach.
Stealth
Slowly.
check past the two guys with advantage because you're invisible.
Thank God for advantage. 19.
19. They don't even know. They have no clue that you just walked past them. So you're basically right behind her. You rolled a 19. She is not aware that you're there. She's huffing and puffing, like as if she's having an argument in her own mind with herself.
When she goes to that isolated place, I will dispel my invisibility. Talk to her.
Okay. Well, the way that it works is it's kind of like the end of a hallway and two double lattice doors that open up like this. And then there's like a patio on the second floor that overlooks a garden.
Okay.
If you come out of invisibility, you might be in the view of the hallway behind you and her. Do you see what I'm saying?
I will. Is the patio like just the full door? Or is it like encompass more than the doors?
There is a little bit of room on each side.
I will get to the left of the door.
Gotcha. No problem. So you get to the left of the door. You are conveniently out of the view of the hallway. You turn off invisibility?
Yeah.
Okay. She's immediately. Oh, are you stealthing even though you're invisible?
I am.
Now that you're visible?
I am.
Make
Yeah.
a stealth check real quick.
18.
Yeah, she's even though you're clear and you're visible, she still has no clue that you're behind her.
Priscilla.
Oh my God.
That's
You
me.
scared me.
I needed to talk to you alone.
Yes, well, it's of course there are easier ways to have it done. You don't have to startle me to death. What can I do for you?
Without your brothers knowing.
Oh, okay. This is smart. This is a crazy family.
Priscilla.
These are crazy times.
They
Yes.
are indeed.
She kneels down to you and she's got long flowing dark hair and a perfect face and she's cleavage is basically bigger than your head and she's leaning down
my
next to you.
God.
She kneels down and she's your height. It's a sight to behold. But anyway, continue.
Can I keep beholding the sight?
Absolutely. You pause for a moment to take in the sight.
Roll
she
to
goes-
see how long
and she
you
goes-
behold
and
the
she
sight
goes-
for.
She goes, Baka, did you have
Oh,
something
yeah.
you wanted to tell me?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. So your brother Luigi came to see me, and simply he asked me to poison your.
Wait. She gets up from the kneeling position and closes the lattice doors so that it's just you and her on the balcony. And then she takes a look out into the garden
I
and
should have
then
made a perception check.
and then kneels back down and goes, please continue.
Can I make a perception check just in case?
Go for it.
Natural 1.
You believe that you're so entranced by the sight that you're basically distracted. It's
Very
just
distracted.
too much visual stimulus.
All right. So I'm gonna
What-
I'm
what
gonna
were you
whisper
saying?
quietly.
What were you saying?
In no uncertain terms, did your brother ask me to poison Mario? And yeah, and he said you were aware of him coming to my room earlier.
I am surprised that he had the balls to do it.
Yeah, he
I'm
seems
very
like
surprised.
a very forward guy to me.
He has great ambition, my younger brother. He did mention to me many times. You are correct. I am aware of his plan. Do I agree with his plan? Many times I told him not to do it, because I think there are things about leadership that my younger brother does not know yet.
Do you think your older brother possesses those qualities?
That I just finished speaking to him through magical means in my room, and he again reminded me of how much of a buffoon he is. He's but but he is the eldest of the family, and according to tradition, he is the next in line for and according to the council, when the four factions rise together against a common foe, he's the next in line for leadership. I think it is a very risky venture. I am not completely against it. I did not grow up with my brothers. I was in a boarding school until 21. They are my brothers only in name. Many times my brother Mario, when we were teenagers, had tried to take advantage of me in an incestuous kind of way. So love is, it would be a strong word to say that I have love for my brother Mario. But killing him is a whole nother matter altogether.
I see. Well, I wanted to get your opinion because you're someone that we fought with and I respect.
And I appreciate your respect. She smiles at you like this fucking dazzling fucking smile that can light up a whole room. You feel your heartstrings kind of tweak a little bit. Like,
Hopefully it doesn't light up the balcony.
No, it does not. It does not. But she says, I will imagine that we did not have this conversation regardless of what you do. Your destiny is your own. Remember that you will always have a friend. If she leans in real close and smiles at you and sort of like gives you a squint, hoping that you know what she means, she says, in the event that someday I am in control, you know that you will always have a friend in the Harpers as well.
I understand.
And she kisses you on the forehead.
Ooh.
Thank you,
Would,
Priscilla.
would
This
she
has
have to? Would
been
she have
very-
to get down on her chest to do it?
Yeah, no, he got serious. Like there was
Like,
some
go
serious,
prone.
there's serious heat coming from her, chest area. It was, he got a little bit of a chill, even though it was a kiss on the forehead. He got a little chill. So, what would you like to do, Baka?
I'll just nod and I'll cast invisibility and walk away.
Beautiful. So you walk. She opens the lattice doors, so it doesn't look like they opened on their own, and you make your way back to your room, where you theoretically could speak in privacy with through the earpieces with your team. So do you tell them everything that transpired?
I will.
Okay, so you guys basically heard the conversation because he relays it word for word. So what you guys want to do?
We can get clothing and talk about this after. Or we can talk about it now.
Shopping trip.
Shopping trip.
Shopping spree.
Do I still have my disguise kit? I can put makeup on everybody.
Well, there you go.
Oh, can I get a mani-pedi?
Yeah.
I could use
Hey, don't
a
listen. Don't
pedicure right
listen,
about now.
guys.
Gotta
Don't
keep forgetting
shit.
to cast insight check.
Do not shit on mani pedis. Seriously, because
I'm not.
those things
I'm
are
asking.
relaxing.
Listen, I
Yeah, those
heard.
are relaxing.
I heard they were amazing.
First of all, I'm not going to get too far off stream, but a manicure, it's like they massage your hands and shit. You fall
that sounds
asleep.
nice.
Fall asleep.
Eh,
And I don't know.
I
And I
don't
don't know.
want that. I snore.
Yeah, I don't know
Nah.
what, and I don't know what your feet look like, but mine need pedicures every once a year. But anyway, so
Ciroc, they'll shampoo your beard.
Ah.
Yeah.
all right. So would you guys like to go to
It's
a?
like the Wizard of Oz scene where like we're all just getting like an overhaul, like they're picking bugs out of Theoden's beard.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. I mean, when you go to what you could do is you theoretically can go to a tailor. On the map that the cartographer gave you, there is a tailor on the map if you'd like to fast track there.
Yes.
All right. So who
Yeah,
wants to go?
sure.
Who wants to go first?
I will go first.
Theoden. They suggest that you also go to a barber shop to get the bugs out of your beard when you're done. But they say what you do with your beard is your own decision. What they basically have a variety of
I
different
named a
shirts.
few of them.
Well, then they're maybe they're
They're
members of your
family now.
family. Leave it alone. So, what color scheme are you thinking? Because obviously armor is not going to work. not for a
Armor
banquet.
cannot work.
Yes.
I'm thinking a dwarf would look best in red.
Red. So they have a red suit with a white blouse.
Oh.
With
He's Santa Claus.
Yeah, exactly. He's,
Yes.
he's a short red
Yes.
suit, white tie, and
I love
do
it.
you want patent leather red shoes or
I want
black shoes?
patent leather black shoes.
patent leather black shoes,
Weirdly, it's
red
Santa.
red suit with a white
Yes.
frilly like Victorian style shirt that made of silk, and do you
Oh,
want a
this
bow
is
tie? Do you
perfect.
want a bow tie? Cummerbund, big cummerbund for the belly, you know.
Cummerbund.
The cummerbund,
Cummerbund.
and they suggest that the cummerbund and the bow tie should match. So, what color would you like the cummerbund and bow tie?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Red. Let's go with. Let's jazz it up.
Jazz it up.
Let's go with purple.
Purple bow tie, purple cummerbund,
Ooh.
red suits,
Ooh.
silk shirt, patent leather black shoes. You are good to go. That ensemble will cost you.
Got him dripping.
That ensemble will cost
Blip.
you 12 gold pieces.
That's it.
That's it.
What?
That's
We're
what it costs.
heroes.
That's what it costs.
Heroes discount.
You know,
Do I
12 gold
get the
pieces. You know,
heroes discount?
That's a lot to other people.
that
Yeah.
12 gold pieces is a lot of money for an
That's
outfit.
like a couple years
That's a
wages
lot of
for
money.
peasants.
So
That's
I mean, you
almost
guys.
all Harry's got.
Yeah, that's a lot of money. So check it out.
You're right.
So check it out. If you want to try to persuade him to go cheaper than 12, you can make a persuasion check.
Nah, I don't even give a shit.
All right, so 12
I'm loaded.
gold pieces.
I don't give
So-
a fuck.
Erase 12 gold pieces from your. Now they give you the outfit, they bag it up, they allow you to put your armor and your shit back on, and you have it in a brown bag to take with you back to wherever the hell you want to go. Who's next?
I'll go next.
Mr. Gnome. What color scheme are you looking to entertain, Mr.
Black and grays.
Blacks and grays. How about a black tuxedo with a gray cummerbund and gray bow tie and gray patent leather shoes?
Sounds good.
Do you want to get creative with the color of the shirt, or will you want to go with the
Let's-
basic white?
Let's get basic white.
Basic white, traditional, classic, excellent. By the way, this is a tabaxi who's taking care of you, a male tabaxi that's very eerily similar to the orange tabby cat Tora in color scheme. So it almost looks like a human version of Tora. But anyway,
I'm assuming Tora's with me seeing this.
well, Tora is not really honestly. If you
No,
guess
Tora's
it's-
well.
Tora
no,
doesn't care.
he doesn't
So
care.
that's the kind of stuff that you would pay attention to. Tora's like,
He's sleeping all day.
lounging around. So that will cost 15 gold.
How about we make it 14, my good sir?
Absolutely. We'll make a persuasion check.
Fuck, I thought I got away with it.
Persuasion.
Natural 20.
Oh,
On
what,
a
what, did you,
useless roll.
what did you say? 14?
Yeah.
Let's make it 13 gold.
Sounds good.
13 gold. Who's next?
God, why did I have to waste that natural 20 on that shit?
Rock will go.
Hey, listen, style matters. Don't let anybody fool you.
Ugh. I could've used it
Sirach,
on
so you have the
my
the
assassination.
silver hair. I'm sensing a green color scheme. However, you may want to go away from that. So what would you like, Mr. Half-Elf?
I mean, I like my earth tones.
Earth tones. So browns, you're thinking browns and greens.
Browns and greens, yes.
So
Maybe a green trimmed in a light green.
So, okay. So he goes in the back and he pulls a suit off the rack. That's basically it's a dark hunter green tuxedo that's got the lapel line and the wrists in a lighter green. And along the edge of the bottom of separating the trousers from the coat is a line of lighter green color. What color shirt are you interested in? Basic white or something more creative?
Let's go a little more creative. This is
How
a
about
special
something?
occasion.
How about
Tie-dye.
something either? No, well, I'm not thinking of going that crazy.
Ben and Jerry's.
How about something that reminds us of your hair? Perhaps like a silver shirt. Silver shirt with a darker green bow tie and cummerbund, perhaps.
Let us go with that.
Outstanding. Black patent leather shoes.
Yes, please.
Perfect.
I'm loving the cummerbund. I mean, you wouldn't see a tie on a dwarf anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 gold pieces. 10 gold
There you
pieces.
go.
Wipe
10
them off
gold
your
pieces.
sheet. Obviously, you redress. This is special occasion where you put it back in the bag, you put it aside. Pia, what would you like? Anything? Obviously, you tell the tabaxi that I'm wearing this cloak whether you like it or not.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah,
he's like, he looks like he's gonna have an aneurysm when you tell him that.
Come on, it's a nice cloak.
But it's may I be honest with you, sir?
Oh sure.
It's filthy. You're
Can
going
you clean it?
we're a tailor. I can clean it, but you have to give it to me. I guess I could have it cleaned overnight.
Oh no.
You see, and if you're
Okay,
willing
no.
to take it off overnight, don't wear it to the party. You're ruining the entire look. The look is just ruined.
Well, what kind of look are you imagining?
Okay, so here's what I'm imagining. You
Putting
have
Chris
that.
to
You
work.
have that. You have that amazing navy blue colored skin, perfect, flawless. Try and imagine what you would look like in a white suit. White suit, blue shirt, lighter color blue, aquamarine colored shirt, with a black tie over and black cummerbund or dark gray over the shirt.
Cummerbund.
What was that? I'm sorry.
Cummerbund.
Cummerbund.
All right, let's do it.
Yes.
Everyone needs a cummerbund.
Everyone needs
Pia,
it. Let's
Pia,
the
Pia has the
Cummerbund
cummerbund.
clan.
Pia has the
We will be
cummerbund
the
and the
Cummerbund
tie.
clan.
Cummerbund and tie is a different shade of blue. Then the shirt is like an aquamarine. The suit is white to contrast your blue features. It looks amazing. Now look, sir, trust me on this. You take the you have you had to take off the cloak of displacement momentarily so you could put the suit on. He says,
I'll hold it for him.
okay, Sir Dwarf, give that back to me. I want to show him something.
Mm.
He takes it,
Pia?
he puts it on you, Pia, and admittedly, it looks fucking terrible. You look like you're dressed for like somebody's wedding, and you went in your closet and got like a t-shirt and threw it over it. That's how you look.
That's,
Very well.
Looks like some drunk guy dressed you.
I have been there.
like a bathrobe over your tuxedo is what it looks like.
That's pretty
Right.
bad.
He says, do you really want to do this to yourself? Look at it. It's magic. It's exquisite magic. And you're destroying the look.
Very well.
He's the
Excellent.
dude from The Big Lebowski.
I'll go with it.
Excellent. 11 gold. 11.
All right.
I'll pay it for him.
Nope, I
Whoa.
got it.
He says he's got it. I'll
I
take
got
any
it.
I
tip
don't
you want to
give a-
give me.
Fuck what he said.
I'll take any tip. Well, by all means, consider it a tip, Dwarf. By all means.
All right. So I have
Brandon
one
likes to
platinum
tip.
and one gold for you.
All right, fine.
Oh,
I'll
thank
tip
you,
him too. I'll tip him too.
Oh, thank you, gentlemen. Thank you, gentlemen. So obviously you put your cloak back on. He gives you the outfit. You put it in a bag. You all have your outfits in bags. You don't have to fucking walk around the city in these outfits, but you have your outfits ready for tomorrow. If we were more famous and there are artists out there, we need somebody to draw us a fucking screenshot of all of them in their tuxedos, but whatever. Anyway, that would be awesome, but whatever.
I know.
So anyway,
Love
One
it.
day. One
yes.
day.
So as you
Give us
retire,
shoot us an email if you
yeah, no, absolutely. It's very easy to find us by email. Honestly, if you go to YouTube, our YouTube channel for Shenanigans D&D, if you go to the About page, the last page on the top, there's a menu option. You go click About. You scroll all the way to the bottom. There's an email at the bottom that you can reach us by email that way. Send us art. Send us letters.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Bada bing, bada boom. Anyway, let's get back into the game because we've only got a few more minutes left.
Yep.
I think we should spend, the reason why is because I'd like to end a little early because today the characters are leveling up and I want to spend a little time basically rolling for hit points
Just
and
in
discussing
time.
what happens. But having said that, we still have a few more minutes.
Right.
What would you guys, you return to where? Do you go back to the inn and tavern you've been at for 3 weeks or do you take the rooms that they've given you?
I'm taking the room. Well, I think we should take the rooms. They
I
gave us the
don't.
fucking rooms.
Think that's the best idea.
And why not, gnome?
What about our
I'm going to
animals?
kind of follow the group on this one. Harry,
bring
were you
animals to the
comfortable in there?
palace?
It's free fucking
By the
room.
way, just so you know,
Harry's already paid for.
Harry spent 4 of his 15 gold on a classic black tuxedo that looks like he dragged it off the bargain rack because he didn't want to spend a lot of money. So
All right.
but he's got a suit.
Does it have tails?
It does have tails.
Oh,
It
good.
does.
Good.
At least it
glad,
has tails.
glad. Yeah.
And he did go, and he did notice that you guys were all going doing cummerbunds.
Does he have
made sure to get
A
a
top
cummerbund.
hat too.
Oh, he
does-
made sure to get a cover.
He made sure to get a cummerbund. He does not have a top hat. But
Yes.
He made sure to get a cummerbund.
Oh,
Good job, Harry.
Harry,
Good job.
what
What?
are you doing? How can you wear that without a top hat?
Do I really need a top hat?
Yeah, absolutely.
What do you think, guys? Do I need a top hat? Is it missing?
And a
None of
cape.
you guys have a
Yeah,
hat.
he needs a top hat. He needs a top
Harry,
hat.
Harry.
All right, I'll be
Where's
right
the
back.
money?
I'll be right back. And he runs off back to the store to get a top hat. Now he's gone to buy a top hat. You can talk and not worry about what you guys say. You can't hear it. He's gonna go get himself a top hat.
All right,
So,
well, I just
would
thought
you
we're
guys
about our
like-
animals.
Yes, the animals. You notice that there is a female nursemaid that's outside your door, Baka, who tells you, "Hello, I've been given the task of guarding your animals." She's young, she's pretty, but you know she seems kind of immature, not immature, but kind of like a naive, like I've never left the city kind of person. Like I have never seen anything. I'm here to take care of your animals. It's you can trust me. I'll take care of them.
Okay, it's like check that.
Sure you can.
Natural one.
She seems trustworthy.
She's completely trustworthy.
She seems-
Trustworthy.
You're probably fine.
All right, let me introduce you. This is Ari. Ari, say hi.
She kneels down and she plays with Ari. Ari seems to like her.
This is Tora.
Tora.
He's an asshole.
Tora. Oh, she doesn't look like an asshole. Come here, Tora. Come here, Tora. And Tora saunters over to her and looks at you and kind of goes, and crawls onto her lap and lingers like this and stretches her back out.
I'm glaring at the cat. And then I'm gonna go pick up Snoggy and start petting him in front of Tora.
So,
Yes. Watch
so
out
now,
between these
so
two,
she
though.
seems to get along well with the pets. None of the pets. I mean, obviously, she hasn't met Chester yet, but that's an interesting.
Yeah.
let's
Good luck with that one.
Boy.
let's just assume that her responsibility is to watch all the pets. Let's just assume. There's no need for us to role play every single one.
Can Splinter just stay with me since he's tiny?
Splinter could fit in a pocket. No one would even know you have him.
Done.
Okay.
I
So
feel
now,
sorry.
Not that he
So-
really does much.
Soggy's a little bigger. Soggy is kind of
Yeah,
like this
He never
big.
shows up.
Soggy's kind of like you can wrap Soggy around your neck or something. Like Soggy's
Oh, it's
like,
the latest trend for this season, you know. Just kidding.
so
Still
now
alive.
before we advance to the actual banquet itself and the ceremonies, you guys have some discussions to have to decide what you'd like
Ugh.
to do or not do. Theoretically, you don't have to do anything. You could just go eat, drink, dance, sing, give toasts, and
I don't know, every time there's a banquet, something weird happens.
Toes actually sounds pretty good right now.
I didn't know.
Chris got it. Chris got it.
So, what do you guys want to do?
Can I make a perception check to see if I'm alone before I start talking about this shit?
Absolutely, by all means. Does anyone want to help him with his perception check? Two people can do a perception check.
I'll do one.
Okay, so PR rolls 1 and Baka rolls 1.
8.
17.
17. With the 17, you check the walls, you check the windows, you close the door, you lock it. You look around the room, you don't see anything, that seems out of the ordinary. No peepholes. You bang on the door opposite. You know that the door, the wall opposite yours, the other side is your other room. You check that room, you lock it, nobody's in it. So you think you're okay.
So, any idea what the hell we should do? Priscilla,
We poison both or we poison none?
Or all 3.
no.
No.
That's
I mean, why would we?
I
I don't know. I don't see why we would
I think
No.
we should
poison
poison
Priscilla.
both.
how would we poison
I was
both?
just kidding.
How would we go about that?
Exactly how I said.
Can I make
Exactly
an
what Piotr
intelligence check to see if I have enough poison for more than one person.
Sure, you absolutely can do that.
Oh, ooh, that's a good plan.
15.
With a 15, you believe that you have enough poison for more than one person.
All right, beautiful. That's
You hear a
go.
knock at the door.
That's a green light.
Come in.
Door's locked.
Grab
Wait,
the door.
do you have the poison in view? Oh
No.
my. Okay.
I'll open the door.
It's Harry. It's Harry with this huge top hat. Like literally, the top hat's like this big. Does it look good, guys?
Stovepipe
It
hat.
looks
Does
great,
it look
Harry.
good?
It looks great. Hey,
It looks good.
It's awesome.
I'm gonna give
Harry,
you
it looks
awesome.
fantastic.
Awesome! I
Here.
can't wait to wear it.
looks fantastic.
What are you guys talking about?
Oh,
What are we talking about? We're
Yeah.
talking about how good your top hat was gonna look, Harry.
Make a deception check. Deception.
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 Wait, let me scroll up here.
That plus what? Deception.
Hitting with my deception's a -3.
Okay, so what did you
11
roll?
-3.
He looks at you. Master Theoden, you don't trust me? You don't trust me?
Oh.
Guys, I thought we had like full disclosure. Wasn't that part of the
Harry.
deal? Hey, listen, look, he looks so hurt. He looks so hurt. Like they keep secrets from me. Oh, I guess I'll just leave
Oh
the room
no.
and go somewhere else.
All right, Harry. I'll tell you the truth. I'll tell you the
no,
truth.
no. have a
no.
drink.
No.
Now
Harry,
he's really curious. Now he knows
All right,
something
Harry,
big.
I'll
He's
tell
like,
you the
No,
truth.
I'm gonna tackle him.
No. Stop.
you see, this is my book. I closed
right,
the
Harry.
book. Off the record.
Harry, no.
Off the
Insight, I
record.
want to insight check that.
Insight check it.
Bullshit.
Oh my god.
15.
You're not sure if you can trust that off the record shit. You're not sure.
Harry.
You're just not sure.
Harry,
Yeah, there's
just
no
hear
way.
me out.
God,
Okay,
here we
yes,
go.
yes, Pia, what's up?
We were
How
talking
come
about what might be in
Every
this cube.
session we almost lose our story.
We're just trying to brainstorm. That's all we're doing.
We're all about to die.
Make a
and we
deception
fail
check.
to Botch this assassination.
Deception.
23.
Deception.
So it's about the cube. I'm so stupid of me. Of course it's about the cube. I mean, it's like seems like it must be a
Oh,
magic
thank
item.
God.
The lock disappears and reappears. I'm
Yeah,
sorry
and
that
it
I,
almost killed Baka. You know, we were just trying to brainstorm. Do you know anything? Have you seen anything like this before?
I've
been
never
meaning
seen
to ask you.
I've
No?
never seen anything like this. But thank
Very
you for
well, very
asking me.
well.
You make me feel really good that like you think that I might know. That's really nice of you.
Oh,
So
good.
like
Never know.
but okay. I mean, and then he sits down on the floor and basically looks up at you guys like, okay.
Okay.
Okay. We'll try it one more time since we have it out. Just one quick go.
All right. Yeah, let's do it. Theoden, here you go.
Theoden, pull it from me, baby. The cube.
We're doing the cube again.
Okay. Are you giving yourself taking the electric damage
No,
in order to try to open
I'm a little scared. I'm gonna do evasion.
evasion?
Evasion.
Oh, boy.
Perception.
Oh, that's a 9. Okay. It's 9 plus 9. 18.
7, 8. 18 is a success. So you do no damage. It does no damage to you, but obviously you're not successful in opening the lock. So
This sucks, guys.
He sees the sparks. You
We need
jump
to
your
do
hands out of the way.
Tactic.
I'm scared.
And what's his name? Harry goes, oh, it's like 8 o'clock, and I'm tired. I'm gonna go in the other room and go to sleep. All right.
Okay.
Come on, Harry. You don't want to try to open it?
Oh shit! That shit's too dangerous for me. That was see how it almost killed Baka. I can't open it. This is way above my pay grade. I'm really tired. I can trust you guys now. I'm so sorry that I second guessed you. I really apologize. We were such good friends. There's no way you keep anything from me.
Harry,
I'm gonna take my
a gold.
book.
Take a
What?
gold for your hat. Take 1 gold for your hat.
Oh, thank you so much.
Oh, I like the hat.
Oh wait, does it look good? Does it look-
I'm so full of shit.
And then he turns around and he leaves the room, goes to the other room, locks the door behind him, pulls it shut, and Harry is gone.
Thank God.
All right.
Now we can talk about the real thing.
You see, I wasn't gonna actually tell him. Not yet.
I was a little worried. Dude, I don't want to be like hunted down because I'm the one that's probably got to do this shit.
Well,
If we're gonna do this, I need
I
a
mean,
very finesse.
why would you get hunted down though? Because if you do
they
it, there are
find-
people that want you to do it.
Yeah, and there are people that probably want revenge after I do it.
Like who?
Whoever the fuck likes these assholes.
Nobody likes them.
Yeah.
We're
Well, you don't know that
we're
for sure.
heroes.
You
We're
don't.
heroes. Who are they going to believe? The heroes or not the heroes? You know
Well-
what I mean?
If Harry fucking writes that shit in his book, people are gonna believe it.
Later.
Maybe.
And I feel like living to the ripe old age of 500 like I'm supposed to.
Yeah. Okay. Not if you keep trying to open that box.
So what I was thinking is, this is my opinion.
He's right. He's right.
We could make. We all know Priscilla. We could kill all Mario and Luigi with the poison in a way that wouldn't draw any. They wouldn't suspect us at all. But what I would need though is a distraction of some sort that doesn't connect to you guys. Something separate from you guys.
What?
A distraction during the feast that isn't too high key, like aren't gonna cause people to panic.
Oh,
But
I'll disguise
but
myself
what
as
about-
Nog
What
and do a
about
speech.
what
Dress
about,
and drag and do the hula.
what about Jacob's PR's plan?
what was this plan? Fucking
You go to the bar and you get 2 drinks.
It was the
Actually, no.
perfect
3 drinks.
plan.
You get 3 drinks. You get 1
4
for you.
drinks,
It's a
5 drinks. You know what?
classic
Get us all drunk.
Whatever. But you get, say, at least 3 drinks. And you pour some of the vial into 2 of the drinks and you keep 1 for yourself and you bring the 2 to Mario and Luigi. Hey, here's to the Harpers. I got you guys a drink. Cheers.
that is
chug,
so fucking
and then you
stupid and
walk away.
obvious. That
No,
is
How
it's
so
was
not.
that
obvious.
obvious?
What are you
They're
talking about?
royalty. You
They're-
don't
they're-
want to give them a drink? What the
And
fuck?
the guards are gonna suspect. Oh, he gave him a
No.
drink. It could have been
We
poison.
are
That I would
heroes.
never ever.
We're a special royal
I grew up in a
guest. Why would
criminal
they-
organization. That is the stupidest plan I've heard in a long time.
So,
that draws,
so Baka,
that
if you
draws
were
a
to poison a
connection
person,
You
to
how
me.
would you
grew
do
up
it?
in a criminal
If
organization.
I
and you
would
got
use
kicked
invisibility, and while someone's causing a distraction and everyone's focus is on somewhere else, I
Listen,
would pour poison in their cups.
listen.
Wow.
out. While you do that, I'll disguise myself as Nog and I'll just start making a
I don't
slow
want-
motion.
I don't
That
want
was
anything
like
to
that's
connect
the
us to
perfect
this.
plan.
That is the stupidest plan I've ever heard.
And what are you gonna
Oh
do?
my
Steal their
God.
fucking money and slit their throat?
Right? What the?
I just said what I was gonna do. If you were obviously not listening.
I just don't think it's gonna work.
I
mean,
don't
I
think-
offered
I
to
would never do
distract.
your plan. Your plan is just draws connection right to me. Oh, hey,
Then I'll do it. Let me do it. I'll do
all right,
it then.
if you want to be the one that's the sacrificial lamb, be my guest.
Bang,
Yeah,
bang, bang,
let
bang,
him
bang,
do
bang,
his
bang,
thing.
bang, 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 bang. Somebody's banging on the door.
Oh fuck.
Hello?
Oh,
Let me
shit.
in. Let me in. You hear Harry's voice. Let
Oh,
me in.
fuck. All right.
Housekeeping.
Let me in. Did you open the door?
No.
Let me in.
Come
Bang,
in.
bang,
Hang
bang.
on. I farted.
Bang, bang, bang,
the
bang, bang.
window's open. We're
Let me
blowing
in.
out the window.
Let me in, you fucking guys. Let me in.
Oh,
Are
shit.
you in danger, Harry?
No, you're in danger. Because
Oh!
Oh, Harry's gonna whip our
I'm gonna
ass.
let him in. I'm letting him in.
Ah!
Open the door.
He opened the door and he goes, I knew it. I knew it. I left the room and I went in the adjacent room and I went and locked the door
Oh,
behind
this
me and I
motherfucker.
listened to the wall.
Oh!
And you guys lied to me and you don't trust me and you think I'm
Well,
a bad guy.
To
Harry-
be fair, Harry, we were actually working.
It
on the
wasn't
cube.
about the cube. It had nothing to do
No,
with the
but
cube.
we
You
were
I
working.
thought
on
you
the cube
trusted
too.
me.
Harry,
Oh my
We do
goodness.
trust you, Harry.
that is a
We do.
breach of conflict here. You
Oh, shit.
you've crossed the line.
Harry, what
listening
we're
into our
about to
private
do can't be
conversation.
in your book.
That's all
Harry,
you had to say.
If you write this shit in your book, I'm gonna
That's
have to
fair.
kill you and make
I
sure that
won't
book never
write
sees
it
the
in
light
the
of day.
book.
Wow, I just told him it didn't have to be in there.
Well, I'm
I
gonna give
will
him an
write it in
ultimatum.
That was
I-
it. We
I
should
will
have
write-
did that from the start.
Oh, you don't trust me. You guys, I really feel that this is the. I thought we were friends and we were close. And I thought we were traveling buddies.
We are traveling buddies. We are
You're
the
teaching me how to
traveling.
fight.
We are
and
the
beyond-
traveling natural ones.
But you write everything, Harry.
I do, but it's
And
my
then
hobby.
there's not
It's my
everything
passion.
needs to be in this book.
But don't you want when you're gone 500 years from now? It's the only thing that will live on. It's like a time machine.
I don't give a shit about that. I just want to live. I want to live rich and die rich.
Okay.
I don't
Yeah,
wanna
we're off
die,
to a
I don't want to
great
die
fucking
prematurely
start.
rich though.
How much? I was just gonna say, how much money you got? Consider yourself rich now.
Yeah.
I don't want to die
who just had
prematurely
to
rich.
pay for your entire shopping spree?
I want.
We were rich until we
We-
bought the boat.
Yeah,
so.
we really were.
I know.
If you don't want me to write something in the book, I won't write it in the book.
Inside check that shit again.
Inside it. Inside it.
30-20.
He's lying about something.
Oh God.
Lying about something. It's some kind of semantics or something. Like, you
I'm
know,
gonna, like-
maybe he'll write it, but he won't write it in the book. You know, maybe there'll be like a bibliography or like
I'm gonna
like
put my hand on my rapier,
like an
on my
afterward.
hilt. It's like I just
Oh,
want.
don't
I
do
feel
that.
the urge to pull it out when I see this shit.
Don't you dare, Parker. Don't you dare.
So anyway, he
Sirach doesn't care how we do this, as
Alright.
long as it gets done.
Let's take a vote then. Harry, you can, since you obviously listened in. We need odd number anyways. Majority wins. We do
wait
it
a minute.
either
Don't
Pia's
vote.
way.
Don't vote yet. Wait a minute. Can I ask you a question, guys?
No.
Have you asked anybody in this city, like anybody, like what they think of these three people?
No.
I
No,
spoke to somebody.
Fuck that.
Like you're making life and death decisions on whether this one should die, that one should die, based on like one conversation.
I spoke to
Shouldn't we go?
somebody.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. I don't mean you, Mr. Piat, but maybe we should
We're
spend
just
most.
out here fucking killing
Maybe we
it.
should spend most of tomorrow like walking around the city like sneaky like Baca does and like talk to people and ask them, so like, what do you think of Mario? What do you think of Luigi?
This little
What do you
fucker
think of
made
Priscilla?
sense.
Like, just ask them, and if everybody hates one or the other, then that's the one we kill. I can't believe I'm saying that we kill.
Oh my God.
I'm not killing anybody. I'm just writing about
Harry,
it. I'm not
You're
You're
doing
part
it
of
by
this,
your
Harry.
hand, Harry.
You're Harry. You're
listen,
part of this now.
listen
You're
to
The
me.
part
blood
of
is on your
Brotherhood.
hands.
Listen
Oh
to me.
no.
The blood is also on your hands.
Oh,
Would you
no.
like to do it?
You have to make a pact with us, Harry, and I'm gonna nick like my hand a little bit, and then I'm gonna hold. I say, hold out your hand. I'm gonna nick his hand, and we're gonna shake on it.
Ow! Okay.
You're part of the Brotherhood now, Harry.
Okay.
If we-
Okay.
if I-
Well,
And you
then-
have a
die-
disease.
If
well,
we
then,
die,
if
you
I'm part,
die.
if I'm part of the Brotherhood, I think we should talk to some people around the city and find out which one is the
Sure.
asshole, who's naughty and who's nice.
Oh God.
Oh,
you have
Harry, I
Santa
like
Claus.
that idea.
That's actually the
I
most
like-
sensible option we've had in
Yes.
a
When you
while.
say it like that, it sounds amazing.
Excellent.
Especially
And-
since everything looks like Santa.
And gentlemen, I guess what we can do is we can pick up the story where you
God.
question the general population of the city and then attend the banquet in your honor. We will decide at the beginning of episode 12 what it is that you guys are going to do it yourselves. That was episode 11. You guys are amazing. That was
And
fucking
those of you
hysterical.
Watching,
God.
wow.
Yes. So one thing I would like to say is, yes, those of you that actually stuck around and watched for that long, I tip my cap to you. Thank you so much. Make sure to please subscribe to our channel.
And
I
Harry
really- every-
tips his
His big top hat, the
His
big,
big
huge
top
top hat.
hat.
Absolutely. The more subscriptions we get, the easier it is for people to find us. And we think that we're having a good time doing this. And, we really would love to.
we like
keep doing it.
entertaining you as
Yes,
well.
absolutely. So hopefully you've enjoyed it. So we're looking at the first week of September, the next Monday at 6:00 for episode 12.
Labor
Again,
Day.
please check social media. We will definitely post if we have to change the date or the time. Everybody, if anybody wants to say anything before we close it up, by all means, voice your pleasure.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Spread the word. If you enjoyed it,
Yes, definitely.
tell your
definitely.
friends. Give us a little share, a little subscribe.
That's right. So thanks a lot, folks. Have a great night.